So many hands.
That's all I wanted was
What just happened?
I'm okay with it.
Alright guys, welcome to episode 56 of Level Up Show. If you can't tell, this might be a kind of nuts episode for a little while, because we got Greg, we got Danny, we got Bogey, we got a lot going on
Are you
throughout the night.
calling me crazy?
Yes, but we already got a follow already from Randy. Thank you, Randy, for the follow. And guys, something we're going to be doing tonight is going to be kind of cool, actually. If you can see on the screen, we have a sub goal tonight of 5 subscriptions. And the reason we got it there is we want to give away 3 months of PlayStation Plus for 3. And we'll do that if we get 5 subscriptions. We're going to random number generate out of those 5 and give it to one of those 5. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, do it now so that you have a chance at getting that. But the Level Up Show is a gaming-dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm one of your co-hosts, Andrew Midori, alongside the classy douchebag, Michael McLaughlin. We got the Beast from the East, D. Marchese, and of course, as always, the sexy giraffe, Kristen Midori. Special guest tonight.
As I make that face, so good.
Greg Berga, you guys might have seen him.
That was a noise that occurred.
That was a really bad, like, Nintendo character noise.
I'm okay with it. If they made me into a Nintendo character, I think my life would go on.
You might have seen Greg last night on our 80-person stream of Just Dance. I don't know why you guys watched that, but you did.
God bless us, everyone. It was so much fun.
It was.
Today's stream.
And today's, it wasn't a stream, but we we had some fun playing Heads Up, which I knew nothing about.
I still can't believe that.
I
still can't believe that. Ellen DeGeneres has an app, and it's basically, in its basic form is charades, and they give you a bunch of different decks. We found a video game deck, and we put that up. It's on the YouTube channel now, right?
Yeah, it's on the YouTube channel. We did like, I don't know how many, like 10 of them.
Yeah,
or so.
10 of, yeah. We did some movies in there. We got some video games, a whole bunch of fun, and we even did an adult one only. So
the very final
viewers be warned.
The final one is so funny.
Yeah, we had a good time though today. It was fun.
Greg's been here the entire weekend. Actually, you got here Thursday.
Yeah, I did. I was on a little bit of the Level Up Direct, and by a little bit I mean an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. That was so much fun. And then we did our Just Dance stream, and then now I'm here
this.
for the actual show.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
And you
the
leave
weekend
tomorrow.
flew by, but I love you all equally.
Unfortunately, you leave tomorrow.
Oh my
We're very
God.
sad.
Don't make it sad yet.
Okay, we won't. Guys, I think we should just get right into the non-gaming portion of the show. We ready? For the Level Up Show has no game?
Yeah, this is
absolutely.
my favorite thing.
Preface this by saying there's 4 topics this week.
Woo woo.
We had to stuff in an extra one, so let's get on that right now.
I'm so excited.
First topic. So, Gambit movie, I'm sure Mike is the most excited about this, but we've heard rumblings of it for a little while. Channing Tatum, who is going to be playing Gambit, went on Twitter and he tweeted, how do you say October 7th, 2016 in Cajun? So that's what's coming, we know that now.
Confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, but not just that, what do we feel about Channing Tatum?
I don't know. That's my biggest fear. You know what sucks is I think they used the best actor already for Gambit.
Okay.
The best actor was, what's his name that was used in the Wolverine movie?
That was Taylor Kitsch.
Taylor Kitsch, yeah. He was
like him.
perfect. He had the look, he had the suave, like, facial features as well as the way he talked.
Yeah.
He was perfect for it. So now I'm like, is it going to not be, like, even though it wasn't a great role in the movie, like, he was the perfect cast, so I'm really not going to like Channing Tatum. Plus, Channing Tatum's, like, overly
Yeah.
Did you notice how he lost his accent more through the movie? Like, he started off super Cajun, and then by the end of the movie, he's like,
Yeah,
on, Morgan.
Right, yeah. 100%.
worst.
I'm actually very excited for Channing Tatum to be in.
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
so
going to bring,
perfectly.
like, a brosive.
He's from,
No, I don't think so at
the
all.
South. He's from Alabama, so I
Yeah.
think he's all about
I think he's going to bring it perfectly, and I think he's going to do it justice. I love him in everything else.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to put more of a, maybe a little bit more of a comedic spin on it, which he's generally not.
Yeah, I think he actually is a little more strong at the comedic stuff.
Yeah, me too.
The comedic stuff than he is at the drama stuff. Every now and then he has like a certain scene where like, oh, that was pretty good. But
Yeah.
every now and then you could definitely attest to this. Sometimes he does this thing where he tries to act dramatic, where he starts like stumbling over his words, like intentionally and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't like it. It's embarrassing. Like I don't
Yeah.
think
And
he
like
doesn't.
Dear John and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and Dear John and stuff, exactly.
it's like very
He
awkward.
doesn't do a very good job with the emotional scenes sometimes, but hopefully.
I'm happy that
At the end of
Gambit
the
is
movie-
agile, and
Yeah.
we all know he can move, step up.
Yes,
Come
that's
on.
true.
I feel like that's the perfect way to fit Gambit.
Just get some breakdance fighting
That's
in there
all you
for
need.
some reason.
Make him break dance off that pole there.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it the Brazilian fighting capoeira or whatever?
Yes.
That's awesome. I think he's going to do well.
Yeah, I hope he does well. Time's up. Next topic.
I'm nervous. This is like really nerve-wracking.
So, you guys know Matthew Vaughn. He was the director of X-Men First Class, which I actually am not crazy about. I'll be
Neither
honest
am
with you. I think I was blown away by Days of Future Past.
You didn't like First Class?
First Class I thought was okay.
Really?
I like the last half better. I don't like them climbing up, like becoming this like student school thing with Thorny and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when it's all Xavier and Magneto, good stuff there.
Easy.
But because he did, First Class and has this comedic value, he kind of came out against the Nolan-esque superhero movies, saying, quote, "People want fun and escapism at the moment. Look at the success of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Nolan kickstarted a very dark, bleak style of superhero escapism, and I think people have had enough of it." Do you guys agree with that?
No.
Only for certain things. I mean, here's the thing. It could get... Wow, that's good. It could get overdone. It could get oversaturated, and we are starting to see it a little bit. Too many now with the new Dawn of Justice type thing. It's going to be... They're going to be doing the Dark Knight Returns, which is going to be a very, very dark story.
Yeah.
Could it get overwhelming? Yes. But I don't think that it deserved, especially like you said, because it wasn't. I thought I gave it a little more credit First Class than you did.
Yeah.
I did. I like the entire movie. Yes, it's campy, but so is X-Men. Which is what I grew up on. So I didn't hate it, but for him to come out and say something like that, like you're not that, I guess, seasoned of a director,
I agree,
celebrated of a director to say something like that.
I
see.
I know, like Matthew Vaughn. Like I think the Kingsman looks great. He's working on the Kingsman.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna bring up.
And Layer Cake, I think Matthew Vaughn did, and a few others as well. Kick-Ass, I think he did.
Kick-Ass was
which was great as well. But First Class just kind of didn't work for me, so I don't think he's the guy that should have came out and said
I mean,
this.
I don't really know what I want at this point. Like, if you had told me what Batman Begins and The Dark Knight and everything was going to be, Heath Ledger was going to be the Joker, like, that on paper just doesn't work, but after seeing it, like, it works so well, you know what I mean? As far as, like, it going and everyone else is copying a dark genre, I don't think everybody is doing that necessarily, you know what I mean? So you have those dark movies, but then you also have your Guardians of the Galaxy to balance it.
Shut up!
Sorry.
Next topic.
This one scares me.
Oh my god. Man, I might have to eventually turn this down.
Turn it up!
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's quiet now.
Oh, cool.
All right, we're
That's
good.
perfect.
I guess I made sure to do that. So we now have the full Ant-Man trailer. It debuted with Agent Carter, a little less than 2 minutes long.
Right?
Not at all what I was expecting.
I'm very disappointed.
Did anyone expect this to be like a comedic movie? And the trailer was not at all comedic.
Yeah, if they did.
I'm gonna lay this out for you, alright? So the Ant-Man trailer, this isn't a character a lot of people know unless you read comics, unless you're really into the Marvel Universe. They want all the people out there in the audience who are going to be the ones who go see this with their families because they're all about that Avengers hype, all about these big Marvel movies now.
Yeah.
They want to show them that, like, this is a badass hero. He's just as cool as the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to show that off. And then I think when you remember, this was supposed to be just a teaser trailer.
Yeah.
So when we get the full trailer, I think they'll lay out the
I
actual
think it's gonna be more like Iron Man.
I think the tone of the trailer doesn't necessarily mean that's going to be the tone of the movie.
Yeah.
So I think they just want to whet people's appetites and let them know that this guy can rock, and then they'll show off some of the humor that they usually have in the Marvel.
There has to be a reason they went with Paul Rudd.
There has to be. I don't see it at
And
all. Right.
original director Edgar Wright. I mean, come on. They have to have some type of comedic idea for this movie.
For sure.
They're just not showing it for some reason. There was like a couple jokes in there.
Yeah.
But overall, a very like dark tone to an Ant-Man trailer.
And
I mean,
Yeah.
are we excited for this movie?
I am very excited.
No.
I'm excited. I will be honest. I'm excited. No.
He's responsible for
He does
a lot of big
in,
things in the Marvel
Avengers,
universe. And I just think they wanted to show
Especially Infinity
what
Gauntlet,
he
he'll
can
be
do as
pretty
a
helpful.
hero first.
Infinity Gauntlet is probably going to be really useful.
Oh,
There's
for
definitely-
sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I think what I'm most excited about is just how they tackle the action when just like shrinking and stuff like this. How do you make that interesting?
Yeah.
How do you make that
how
look
do you
cool?
make him riding a fly look cool?
Yeah, you know that's the
Right.
kind of thing. Shut up! No.
I don't like that.
I'm the one who says that. Next topic and final topic. So this might be a little controversial actually. We're getting rumors now that Batman vs Superman might be split into two movies. The first one being called Enter the Night, of course, Night with a K, and the second movie being Dawn of Justice. The release date is actually much earlier if it is split into two, with the first coming out not even that far into the end of this year. It's like, I don't know, like fall this year or something like that.
Yeah, like September.
And then the final part would be, second part would be March of next year. So that would mean we get an earlier Batman vs Superman movie. Are we happy with this?
I am so psyched for
I
this.
love the first one. I'll be right now. I'll be honest. And there's not a lot of people that say that, but Man of Steel.
Okay.
I loved it. I loved almost every part of it.
I wouldn't agree with love. I think love's a very strong one for Man of Steel. But what I do love is that they are going to separate and give Ben Affleck his separation movie that I think he needs after Christian Bale's Batman. I think he needs it 100%. I think he needs his introduction, especially since he's going to be a Batman that is
Right.
older, and it's not going to be one that we're normally used to seeing in a Batman film.
And
you know
that's
what I
why I
mean?
kind of wanted to preface with I love the first one. My problem is I'm tired of all these movies that are separating movies. And there's time. I mean, this one could be one of the legitimate ones, but there's so many movies as of late that keep splitting movies up just to get more money.
Yeah.
Just to get more people to go and see another
Mhm.
movie and get more money out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I feel about that. I agree, and I mean, The Dark Knight Returns on on home release
Yeah.
was split into two,
Yeah.
and it was served justly.
Yeah.
It was perfectly done. It gave enough to preface the story, so I feel like yes, it does deserve two movies.
Mhm.
But it's just I just don't like it. Every time I see someone doing that, especially when it wasn't announced in the beginning, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth.
We talked about this a little bit earlier, like around the table. Thank you for the subscription, Miss Amanda. Really appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
That's already one tonight of the sub goal.
And she's been around for a while, so that's really cool. So
That's
thank
really
you.
awesome. But what we're talking about is that at least with Batman versus Superman, we don't have this pre-existing storyline that they have to go off of, where it's like two movies doesn't make any sense of this one short book. It's like, let's try and enter the night. Let's get Batman introduced into this Superman world. And I'm going to keep going for a second. And, make him actually seem to fit for the people that aren't a mainstream
I agree.
audience.
100% agree.
That's what I think.
That was
I'm sorry.
That was the perfect
That's
way to
why I
end.
had to call you out, because you both were going over it.
We all were. All right, we also got a bunch of Twitch follows here. Let's read those off real quick. Thank you to Noob, Fox Sparty, Garen, Desi, Tab105, D Murray, Ninja, Mario Carton, Lost Paradise, Feast and Famine, Grits O'Grady, Gaming Prospect, Deadpool, Christian Gall, N Matrix, Randy, and that's it. Thank you guys for the Twitch arts. Keep them coming. We have a golden night of 100 follows. Let's see if we can reach that.
And already got a subscription. That's awesome.
Yeah, 1 out of
Thank you, Miss
5.
Amanda.
Yeah, guys, as I was saying earlier, if we get to 5 subs tonight, we will give away a 3-month PlayStation Plus card to one of those 5 subs, and we'll do it fairly. Don't worry, we'll use a random number generator to choose which one of the 5 gets it. And if we get above 5, we also have another thing to give away for 10 subs if we were to get to that. So keep the subs coming, guys. Thank you so much. So let's get into what we've been playing this past week.
Can I start?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Whoa! I think my hat describes it all. Walking Dead Season 2, and I am already yelled at them multiple times. And for everybody else that has played this game out there, holy mother of yes. Every single thing. The
What?
Walking Dead Season 1 was everything I wanted in a video game.
Yeah.
And it made me, one of the 2 games, I say this all the time, that's made me cry.
In a video game, though?
Yeah, because
See, the
a
thing is,
video
you
game
play
has
that-
never made me felt that emotion before. It's
Most
never
people
evoked
complain
that.
about Telltale games because it's not as video game as it is more like interactive story.
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, there's, like, action games and stuff, but I'm saying, like, for a story to have that, for a video game to have that type of story.
Thank you, Mr. Rager, for the
Awesome.
second sub of the night. Thank you so
That's
much.
crazy.
That's amazing.
That's awesome sauce. But yeah, so Walking Dead Season 2, it improved on everything from Season 1, which I didn't think they'd be able to do. And by the end of it, I was so wrapped up to it again that I started tearing up again at the end. And what's so crazy about it is Telltale still formulated into, like, Greg Miller from IGN always says it's like a coloring book, and you can put your own colors in it, but everyone
what?
kind of ends up at the same... Oh, from Kind of Funny Games.
We'll get
It's like
there.
a coloring book, but you end up using different colors or whatever, but you kind of get funneled. It starts out at the small point, everyone starts at the same point, you can kind of expand it a bit, but then you end up at the same point at the end again.
Yeah.
What I love about Season 2 is that that's not the case at all.
you.
All the decisions matter 10 times more. They're all more, everything feels more weighty, and it's just so much more gritty. And playing as a little girl, you think that'd be so weird.
Bogey.
Going from an adult male to a little girl.
Yes, he's hugging you.
Yeah.
That's right. He's hugging her, guys.
Bogey loves hugs. But yeah, Walking Dead Season 2, my personal game of the
What
year.
surprised
I'm
me
obsessed.
is that you said it was actually more emotional than the first
Yeah,
game.
easily.
First season, I should
Easily.
say. Which,
Easily.
I mean,
Yeah.
God, how do you get more emotional
That's what
than
I'm
that
saying. I didn't
final
think they'd be
episode?
able to do it. Was so, it evoked even more than I thought it could.
How?
It was
I'm-
awesome.
You make me so excited to finish the game.
Yeah, you
now.
have to. You're on episode 2.
Yeah, I'm on episode 2. Far along in episode 2, but I'm going to get back to it.
Yeah, I hate you.
Yeah.
You're a whole nother story.
What have you been playing, Mike?
Honestly, not much.
Not much.
I've been sick. I mean, I've been playing Halo if I could.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of Assassin's Creed more than anything
Okay.
else.
Unity.
And yeah.
Not Rogue. Just one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Unity. Rogue doesn't exist in my opinion.
Good.
No, it's shit. Never should have been made. Like freaking assassin with a minigun. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. That's
So angry.
Dude, I hate it. I hate it because the whole idea about Assassin's Creed was a guy who was really stealthy and had these really cool melee stealth kills and was very like he could blend in with crowds and everything. How the fuck are you gonna blend in?
Baron Terra, longtime viewer, Joey.
Oh, Joey!
Thank you so much for your subscription,
Thank you,
Terra.
man.
That's
Oh,
already
man.
3 tonight. We're getting there, guys. Close to 5.
How are you gonna be silent and stealthy as an assassin with a freaking chain gun?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
All right, anyway,
I understand.
Assassin's Creed Unity. And I said this to you. It was surprising to me that Assassin's Creed Unity, and this is not me bashing. I have the Xbox One now, and that's why I have Unity on. Assassin's Creed Unity on Xbox One looks like Black Flag on PS4.
Okay.
So the graphic capabilities are the issues are clear.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. I don't want to hear anybody sit there and tell me they're not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. And no, it's not bad, but you can tell that they're different.
Okay.
But as far as the game goes, I actually like it. Story's cool. The missions are actually done better because they have more of an expansive like layout that they can use.
Mhm.
They're actually able to utilize that and make the missions much more entertaining, and I'm liking that. I tried co-op for a little bit. The other guy didn't have a mic, so I was just kind of like signaling him to go certain places,
Yeah.
and we like co-op the entire thing. Like I looked at him and like I pointed down at the guy, and at the same time we just kind of like both of us counted to 3, and we both just happened to jump down and kill 2 guys at once. So it was actually really cool. So I like that aspect of it. So
I love that they took out the multiplayer in that game because it was turning into everyone just run around. Nobody was playing it stealthy.
Right, and that's exactly
So
what
it got
I
so
did the first
annoying. So
time.
I'm glad they
Right.
totally removed that from Unity and
It's
put
done.
in the co-op because the co-op in that game is probably its best portion.
Dean, what have you been playing, bud?
More of the same. I'm trucking through Lego Batman 3. I went from like 33% after the core game up to like I don't know. I got up to like 76% today. So
Some
I'm
of those
like,
trophies are tough to get. in
ooh,
that
gotta
game.
get them, man.
They
Gotta
take
get 'em
forever
all.
though, don't they?
That's
Yeah,
what-
it's really like, you know
Like you would
what?
think that for a Lego game, the trophies would be like really easy to get, and some of them are a pain
The
in the
more they
ass.
come out, the more the Lego games come out, the harder they get because they keep making the worlds bigger.
Right.
But I love games like that. I
Right.
love collecting stuff. I'm a
Collectibles,
completionist, so.
And guys, check out
All about
Dean's
it.
stream of Lego Batman 3. It's on our YouTube. It's right there as an archive, as well as what I played. I played Alien Isolation,
Yes, you did.
which was a lot of fun actually.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
enjoyed it. I had a great time
Stressful?
playing that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you know it has a really great setup at the beginning. You don't see the alien until like an hour and a half in, which I think is smart. Do
Yeah.
that, build the tension. Let us like look for him, but not find him. You see like shadows and stuff. You see like the first time you go into like ductwork, like something moves and you're like, he was just in here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like those kind of
That's
things are
awesome.
really great. And
Like
I
the
saw,
little-
I don't want to say what it was, but I saw like the first kill. You don't see the alien, but you see the alien kill somebody by sticking the stinger through its chest and
Right.
sucking them into the ductwork. That was awesome. So very strong start to the game so far. Atmosphere is great. Graphics are solid.
I'm glad you like it.
My favorite thing, my favorite thing I saw from that game was when I was looking at, everybody's ideas and what they were thinking about when we did our wild game appears and everything. Kotaku stood out to me because they had a GIF on their page of they were trying to go up and save their games. They go up to the computer terminal, and while they're saving the game, the alien comes behind them and kills them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it kind of spawns, and they did that on purpose to make it so that it comes out of nowhere every so
Yeah.
often. It really takes you by surprise.
So, I mean,
people
there's
like
an
that.
algorithm to it.
Yeah.
It's not really random.
Yeah.
It doesn't really learn. It just
You
knows
could probably
that-
crack it.
Basically, what happens, and I'm sure you're gonna see it, but it's interesting to me that they teach you as a gamer how to play the game,
Mhm.
and then they know how you're gonna play the game because they've been teaching you all that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're using that
So they're
against you.
utilizing- yeah. That's
so
awesome.
it's actually really cool.
Yeah, that's
so.
awesome.
I'm excited to continue it. I touched Plants vs Zombies the other day while you guys
was
were
fun.
over. Yeah, I wasn't like, I don't know.
Garden Warfare,
Maybe it's just
not
not
the
my
original.
You have to
style.
no. I think you have to play with other friends.
Yeah.
Like we've been playing it Friday Night Fights. It's pretty much our fallback, which is not Friday Night Fights is I think no more as of this week.
Probably. I mean, it sounds like you're going to move on to doing Tuesday night
Is that,
shows,
are you gonna
right?
take Fridays now?
I'm okay taking Fridays if you're taking Tuesdays.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So Friday Night Fights is no more. It seems like unless
Yeah.
you're gonna pick up the title.
I have no idea what I'm going to do
But
yet.
we usually put it as our fallback. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's not something I would play all the time, and I get really bored with playing it after a while. But for those first for the first little bit, when we were playing with friends, I played with Dave and Puss, and when we play together, it's really cool. So
Yeah. All right. Anybody? Any?
Oh,
And Just Dance.
Resogun, second platinum. Gonna start it on PS3 and go for that triple.
Your
platinum.
second,
Wow.
Your second platinum ever?
No.
No,
Second time on
platinum
platinum
Resogun.
Resogun.
Oh, on Vita.
Yeah.
You're talking
And now
about
you went to
Vita.
third
And
time.
now
was
I'm
like,
going
wait,
for it on
what?
PS3 for that third platinum.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Good for you.
That's weird that they
Ambition.
didn't sync all those. That's weird.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all I did all week.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Next week I'm hoping to move on to maybe Dragon Age or Far Cry or something.
Okay.
And you said it was really good on Vita too, right?
I loved it.
Thought
Yeah,
it
I had no
was
problems with it.
And then
I
last
like
but
that.
not least, Just Dance last night.
Gonna be okay. Not a total just Dance. My highlight, if you go to watch it, Frozen, Let It Go. Me and Kristen, we went.
Yeah, check it out. It's like the
I know
fourth
that.
song or so that you guys
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
It's on our YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
And speaking
Sorry
of
to
our
watch
YouTube,
that.
let's just say that we have a lot of plans for our YouTube as far as pre-recorded stuff that we're not going to be doing live. So we really want to tell you guys to go there right now at youtube.com/The Level Up Show. Level spelled LVL. It's on the sign.
Just post it.
And yeah, and as Dean said, subscribe. because we archive every single show that we do, but there's going to be a lot of other stuff in the future.
There's other random stuff, like you guys said earlier, and the people that joined the room late, you guys played Heads Up earlier.
Yeah, I know it's fun.
Which was really entertaining.
So
We have
much
some
fun.
really funny clips on there,
Yeah.
but it wasn't streamed on live or anything like that, so you can go back and you can watch it on YouTube. There's other Greg's Initiation.
Yes, exactly.
Which we are going to be posting up later. I'll probably post it a little bit later.
I have a ton of ideas I'm gonna talk to these guys about. I have a ton of ideas I want to do for you guys. So
What the hell was
Nice.
that? Where the hell was that conversation earlier, D?
you guys are putting chairs together.
True story. And
Yeah, a bunch
also,
of content, a bunch of good stuff. So go subscribe there. It's
and a
awesome.
bunch of follows tonight. Thank you to Fake John, Jake Ridenauer, Chris Bianchi, JB24, Trill MT, Hyrule Prophet, Noob 3234, and back to Bog Sparty. Thank you guys for all those Twitch arts. Keep them coming throughout the night, but especially subscribe if you would like, because we're doing a sub goal tonight of a 3-month PlayStation Plus gift card to one of those 5 subscribers. You can see we're at 3 out of 5 already, so keep them coming. Thank you to Joey Vantera, Miss Amanda,
and Rager.
I wouldn't thank Joey just yet. I would smoke you and Just Dance.
Hold on, wait a minute.
No.
Joey doesn't contact us back.
That's also true, Joey. Yeah, no, but thank you, though. I love you.
And if you guys would like to easily follow, it's very simple. Just hit the heart button live from PlayStation, or if you're at twitch.tv/levelup show, you can follow or you can subscribe there. Keep them coming, guys. We'll shout you out throughout the night. Let's move on to the level updates.
Sounds good.
True story.
Very interesting.
Let's start off with PlayStation Now finally giving us the subscription model we wanted from the very beginning.
Yeah.
It might not be quite what people wanted, but here's the details. Starting January 13th, PlayStation owners will be given a new way to experience PlayStation Now, game streaming service that went live late last year. Instead of renting games individually, gamers will have the choice of 2 subscription models, $20 for 1 month or $45 for 3 months. Obviously, $45 would be better. That's $15 a month instead if you're willing to go that far. There are over 100 PS3 titles currently on there, but they do have plans to add PS1 and PS2 backwards compatibility in the future. And lastly, there is a 7-day free trial.
I'm gonna say it right now. Everybody here knows my hatred to a certain company.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you to Lil Chief.
Lil Chief for the follow.
There's a certain company that is a producer of TVs and electronics and appliances that I'm not very fond of. We all found out last weekend.
Yes.
However, I feel like a lot of this pricing has to do with them. It was announced recently that their TVs would be able to play PlayStation games through their TVs with the PS Now service, and I feel like they kind of worked with Sony to work out a deal with that to bring it to a broader spectrum, because Sony is obviously not selling as many TVs as they used to. Whereas they unfortunately are selling way more. So I think they have a lot to do with it, so I'm thankful for that. I'm surprised they didn't do a yearly subscription.
Yeah, that's very odd to me. But
now,
I
what would
think
be fair for a 1-year subscription?
$100.
$100, right? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Absolutely.
That'd be an amazing price,
That'd be
actually.
perfect. They would be guaranteeing themselves a $100 just random price for something that they're going to give other people that they have up already.
Especially if you
there's
combine
also-
that with the PlayStation TV now, which got lowered to 70 or 80.
$80,
Yeah, so
which
it'd
is
be
actually
less
really
than $200. You would get a library of games on
So
a
is it
little.
80
That'd be
and
awesome.
100 for with the controller?
I think now I think it's 90 with the controller. It's only up by 10, I think.
Get
10 or
outta
15.
here.
I think
Yeah, it's actually
crazy.
really
They
good.
dropped it really low. It's an
Wow,
awesome
that's really
deal.
cheap.
Yeah.
So I thought that was actually phenomenal that they dropped that, and people should really grab onto that if you want another way to play your PS4 in the house, because if you have a good wired connection, it works.
Without having to get on the
PS4.
PS4, definitely.
I was actually in the beta and it worked totally fine.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was playing I was playing Guacamelee. I was playing Darksiders 1. You know, a little bit some lag here and there, but I mean, for running in a beta, it was running like it was a launch product.
Yeah,
it was
that's
really
awesome.
Nice. And guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to post in the chat room this poll for you guys related to the topic. So what do you guys think is a fair price for PlayStation Now?
A lot of people in the chat room said $100 PS Now sold.
I would
Greedy
pay that.
Biscuit said that. Somebody else did too, but your name passed. My apologies.
Messed up.
I think that's like the
All right,
sweetest
what-
spot for that.
I'll set it up. Why don't you go on to the next topic, Mike?
I don't know why you gave me this one. Greg and Colin left IGN to form Kind of Funny Games.
Yep.
This past Monday, Greg Miller and Colin Moriarty and their Kind of Funny team of Tim Geddes and Nick Scarpino announced their departure from IGN to create Kind of Funny Games. The venture was entirely crowdfunded by their fans at Patreon, which has caused some negativity surrounding how they chose to leave IGN. However, the team... Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Oh, it's on the white screen
I
right
can't
now.
see it.
Full
It's
house.
a bad timing.
Full house.
Full house.
Full house. Thank you for the subscription, man. 4 out of 5 tonight. One more, guys.
However, the team says that they left their previous jobs on very good terms and that months were spent ensuring a smooth transition over their departure. In just a week...
What's wrong?
In just a week, Kind of Funny and Kind of Funny Games are collecting $35,000 a month from patrons on Patreon alone.
Ooh.
Now, that's not including Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube money, any other type of donations that people are randomly giving them. I mean, they're living the dream. They're doing... No,
you're right.
They took a huge risk, and it's really
Paid
respectable.
Paid off.
And it's paying off as of right now. Hopefully it keeps up for them. It paves the way. So they're great guys over there. And
Let's talk about one thing. There was a really good article on Kotaku about the other side of this, that even though technically that's like $450,000 a year split between 4 people, they don't have health insurance.
No.
They have to do all the books themselves. They have to do all this stuff. They have to. They're their own boss now, and that's awesome in a lot of ways. But in some other ways,
10 times more work.
yeah, it's 10 times more work.
Yeah.
Now I think it's
Now they have the time.
probably really exciting for them, but at the same time, it's got to be a little bit terrifying.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
And you can tell it when they're giving their when they're having their conversations in the first video.
Yeah.
You know, you can see it in their faces.
And that's why they're pushing so hard, saying, "We quit IGN, we need your help," because they're probably scared.
Right.
And that might come off a little shady, because it does a little bit. It
Right,
comes off
it
a little
does.
shady.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If let's say it fails, let's say, and I'm not saying, but let's say it does fail.
Yeah.
Right. 4 months from now, 5 months from now they have no money. What do they do?
Yeah.
IGN, are they gonna hire her back?
You know what? I think they're
Maybe.
reputable enough to where people would want to pick them up, and they know what they're talking about. And Greg's got a good personality. Whether you like him
Right.
or not, he's charismatic. He's been in the games industry. He was at IGN for 8 years. So.
I'm blushing, Dean.
But
Wrong, Greg.
I mean, I think it takes like a lot of cojones to do what they did, and
Yeah.
I love you.
they would have never known unless they tried. So more power to them.
It's something all of us here, the moment it happened, we were all jealous.
Yeah, we're all like,
absolutely.
It's what we
Yeah.
want to do,
Yeah.
but it's not easy for somebody that doesn't have the connections
Yeah.
to get to that point.
You just
For
need
sure.
to know name.
IGN got them to that point, and that's why it's kind of, some people are a little, I don't know, peeved by it a little bit, because they took that and ran with it.
Yeah.
But I can understand why they would. You
Right.
know, it's their lives, and they want to take advantage
It's
of
their
that.
chance to be their own boss.
Yeah.
Which I think everybody would take if they.
Definitely.
A lot more
Had the
responsibility, a
means.
lot more work, but we'll
Right.
see where it ends up.
Why don't you read the third story, Craig?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Xbox One. There we go.
Xbox?
Gets newly Xbox. I'm from Canada. No offense, Derek. Xbox One gets newly announced Sling TV first. Dish Network revealed a new IPTV streaming service this past week, which will offer 12 channels at the beginning, including ESPN, TNT, TBS, Food Network, HGTV, Travel Channel, Adult Swim, Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, ABC Family, and CNN, all for $20 a month. What's interesting is that the service will be Xbox One exclusive at the beginning, and even comes with a 1-month free trial on the Microsoft system. In a similar sense to PlayStation Vue, there is no DVR necessary with the streaming software. You always have the past 3 days of content ready to go for all shows on all stations. However, there doesn't seem to be a way to expand those 3 days. On PlayStation Vue, there will be an option to heart programs so that you can always watch the last 28 days of content. Considering PlayStation Vue is offering over 6 times as many stations as Sling, do some level uppers still think it will be the same price as a Netflix subscription?
Yeah, because I mean, remember when we first revealed PlayStation Vue, everyone was like, "Oh, it should be $10 a month for
Yeah.
PlayStation Vue," because that's
Yeah.
what Netflix is. And now we got Sling with much less offered, and what was it again?
20.
20 a
Yeah.
month.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys,
That was going to be my one point.
lower your
It's gonna be
expectations.
$20 a month for PlayStation.
You think PlayStation will be too? I was thinking more 30, but we'll.
No, I was
I was
thinking
thinking they were
$20 a
gonna
month
go
just
higher,
because Sony doesn't care. They know that they can win it. They know they can win it out at this point.
I'm very
I
interested.
mean, I'm interested in this alone.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be worth me getting it or not. But I'm very interested to see how it works out.
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
guys, we are very close to our 5 out of 5 sub goal. So please, one more subscription and we will give away a 3-month PlayStation Plus gift card to one of those 5. Also, thank you to these follows from Rails, Alex Thompson, I Am Dev, Frost, and DeClowny. Keep them coming, guys. We also have 30-something out of 100 follow. Let's see the results of the poll. What do you guys think is a fair price for PlayStation Now?
I'm excited for this.
Why?
I don't know. I want to know. Not for the service, but to see what people think.
Uh-oh. It just kicked them away. Why'd you do that? There we go.
Oh, weird.
It's like, goodbye. Oh, $10 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. $15 a month is what it is now if you go for the 3 months. But that's the thing, is if you go with the 1 month, it's 20.
They just
So-
need a bigger catalog in there, and then I think it'll expand on its own and grow. And you gotta have people that are doing it, and word of mouth is gonna spread like wildfire for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's take a break here and move on to Skype for a second. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna open up the Skype lines for you.
Do 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 do. Was that Blue's Clues?
No.
What was that?
I'm gonna
Doug.
kill you.
Oh, it was Doug. What's the song? Oh, here's the mail. It never fit. That's what's good. I'm content.
I hate you.
Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all night. My name is Greg Vargas.
Thank you for all the Twitch hearts, guys. Keep them coming. Let's put the Skype banner up on screen so you guys can call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. There it is. Let's take some gaming-related calls, please.
Everyone's shouting Doug. My apologies, people. I messed up.
Yeah, people are going to be very angry about that for a while.
That's fine. I'm okay with it. I made up for it with the Blue's Clues song, let's be honest.
And there we go.
Skype call!
From Ed Minikin.
And Minicron.
Hey, Ed Minikin, you're live on the Level Up Show.
What's up? How y'all doing?
We're doing great,
How
man.
about yourself?
Wonderful, wonderful.
What do you want to talk about tonight, Ned?
Oh, I want to talk about since you're a Final Fantasy fan and all.
Yep.
I want to talk about that you hear about the rumor that they might be bringing a definite edition of Final Fantasy 13, and if they do, what do you think about that?
I actually did not hear that rumor. The one thing I'm hearing about Final Fantasy lately is that Type 0 is going to be the first mature rated Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
That was just revealed today.
Yeah.
I did not hear about a definitive edition of Final Fantasy 13. It makes sense.
Do
I
you
mean,
care,
why
though?
not?
I'm
I
assuming
don't care.
They would bundle, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, the Lightning.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
They would
okay.
do the Lightning Trilogy.
Yeah,
I
that
imagine
would make
makes sense.
sense,
And I wouldn't be against it. You know, if there's people that will enjoy those games. I played 1 and 2, and I have no interest in Lightning Returns at this point.
A
So
lot of people burned by that.
yeah.
Yeah. A lot
They
of people
went too
love
far
Lightning,
with
but a
it.
lot of, yeah, exactly. They just took it, they stretched it out more than they should have.
Yeah, definitely. And I understand why they did. They were losing money because of Final Fantasy 14. They needed to find some way to make that back.
Yeah, right.
They needed to reuse the engine and all those kind of things. But I'm glad that if they push that to the side, outsource if you're doing a definitive
Yeah.
edition. Outsource it to somebody else. Focus on Final Fantasy 15.
Give me Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, so bad.
And expansions of Final Fantasy 14, of course. So how about you, Ed Minikin? Would you be okay with them doing a definitive edition?
What is this? Tyson?
Yes, because I actually like the Final Fantasy 13, the first one. So I would like to. I didn't get to finish it when it first came out, so it would be great they would do that, and I could finally finish it on the P4.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it'll. You know what? It appeals to certain people. That's why it's okay. I think for these remasters sometimes there's some that are like, this doesn't make any sense, like
Right.
Sleeping Dogs or something.
Yeah.
But
That was weird.
That was kind of weird. But this one that makes a little bit of sense. I'd be entirely okay with definitive edition of that.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, Dominican.
All right, no doubt, man.
See you later.
Have a good night.
All right, peace. You too.
So I'm trying to figure out Tidespin. Huh?
Yeah, Tyson just dropped a code in the chat room. I don't know who got it. Somebody write in and say what you claimed the code was for.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
It looks like an Xbox code considering the amount of digits that are in there. So
Tyspin is just one of our biggest supporters by far, and
he's awesome.
thank you so much,
And he's such an
Tyspin.
awesome guy too.
Oh, he's such an awesome guy, and he talked with us after the show. He's like, "How can I help you? What can I do
Yeah.
to help people come
Right.
in and stuff like this?" And it's just like, man, like you don't
Yeah.
have to do that. Like,
But
thank you so much.
He's a genuinely nice guy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, genuine, very genuine guy. So thank you so much, Tyler, for all your help. I'm going to shut down the Skype lines, guys, so we can move on to level update segment 2. Let's take the banner off the screen for a second here.
Boop, boop.
It'll be back up, though, in a little bit, guys. So let's move on. What's up in the next level update segment here? PlayStation
Numbers.
4, yeah, worldwide numbers. A little bit interesting, though, because 18.5 million sold worldwide, and that's sold through. That's not shipped. That's sold
Right.
through in the hands of consumers. 4.1 million over the holiday season alone.
which was
November 23rd to January 3rd. Now, this is a lot higher than some people were thinking, actually. A lot of people were thinking Xbox One really dominated the holiday season.
Yeah.
Now, these are worldwide numbers, so that's why you have to
Right.
account for Europe being very Sony-centric, and of course Japan,
Yeah, Japan.
being very Sony-centric.
Yeah.
There's also 10.9 million PlayStation Plus accounts now, which is great news for them.
Crazy.
Really upped a lot, like double at least since last generation. And then we've got 81.8 1.8 million software sold, which results in a 4.4 attachment ratio. Now, what's interesting to me is UK, which is very often a Microsoft-centric area, of Europe, was said to actually give the win to Xbox One this holiday. They said November was won by Xbox One. Now we're finding out that wasn't the case, actually. The best-selling console was PS4, especially on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. It was also the best-selling console overall in November and December. So just overall, really good news for PlayStation. They had a really great holiday season. So now that Xbox One has gone up to $400.
Do you have that as a news story?
No, we talked about it last week as a rumor, and now this week we know for sure it is back at $400.
Stupid! I want them to get kicked in the ass for this.
Yeah, and go ahead, talk about this for a second.
Extremely insulting to us as consumers.
I really didn't think they were gonna do it.
No, they are absolutely out of their minds if they feel that this is a fair price for the console at this point.
100%.
It is not at all whatsoever, and sales have shown. You drop the price and you're not even outselling to the point where you want to, and now you're going to raise the price? What the hell is wrong with you?
It's just dumb.
And I have this, I'm going to talk about it, I might have to call in later for my predictions, but I have something about this later on.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now, do you think that they're just testing the waters and they'll drop it back down in a month or two?
No. I think if they were dumb enough to do this now...
We'll have this conversation in like an hour.
Yeah, okay. Sure, because I'm guessing this relates to predictions.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put up a poll, guys. Now that we know how the holiday season turned out, and we know that Xbox went back up to $400. What do you think is going to win the January NPD? Do you think that Microsoft could hold it out and win in America again for January, or do you think that PS4 is going to take it back? God, why does it keep doing this? All right. The iPad app sucks for PlayStation.
Really?
It's so bad. I'll put that up in a moment.
Agreed.
Let's move on to the second topic. Go ahead, Mike.
Yes. All right. The Batman Arkham Knight statue accidentally revealed a massive spoiler.
And
we're not talking. We're not saying it. We're not saying it. And nobody say it in the chat room. What the spoiler was.
Bushing so hard.
We are only discussing that there was a spoiler.
Yeah. Do not put it in the chat room. You will officially be banned from the chat.
Yes.
Banned.
Forever.
Not timed out.
Forever.
You will be forever banned if you ever reveal a spoiler. The Statue of the Dark Knight that will be coming with the limited edition version of the game contains in some way a gigantic spoiler which has potentially ruined the game for countless gamers. We will not say what the spoiler is, but the fact that Rocksteady replaced the image with a modified one of the statue sadly seems to confirm our assumptions are correct on what the spoiler implied. We recommend that all gamers that want to go into the game fresh and do not seek out the details of the limited edition version of the game. What sucks, Dean, is you're going to see the statue and see the logo on it before you play the game anyway.
Well, when the official statue comes, I already kind of know what it was without reading it just because of the nature of the statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something like that is only made when certain things take place.
Yes, I know, right? Now, do you think it's absolutely ridiculous that that's what they're giving away?
Yeah, yes. I mean, if they were just going to do a bust, cool, do a bust. But the fact that it's such a specific thing is like, well, fuck, thanks a lot.
So I have a question. Without revealing the spoiler, do we all
it,
believe the spoiler's real?
We're not revealing it. I think that, yes, it's real.
Yeah,
I think it's real.
I thought it was real from the moment I saw the trailer.
Okay.
Just piecing together the other games.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of thought that was I kind of spoiled it for myself the second I pre-ordered it because I was like, fuck, that's the item is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And unless you've never...
Are you still psyched for the game, though?
Oh, hell yeah, dude. But it's just...
I can't wait.
I'm excited to see...
How they get there.
How we get there.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it actually is real.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Right. And I'm wondering, you know, it's hard to talk about it without talking about it, but, like, it was done and then undone in a sense in other media.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Well,
So
that's what I'm
we don't
wondering.
know.
Like, is it going to be?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Right.
We're just beating around the bush here. Totally. So let's move on to the final story in this level update segment. Go
It's gonna be
ahead.
exciting for
Awesome
you.
sauce. This is very exciting for Greg. Goofy voice actor Goofs on Kingdom Hearts 3 release date.
Really?
Really?
Oh! Really?
Oh! Good.
I love that
so much.
Goofy voice actor Bill Farmer was asked on Twitter if Kingdom Hearts 3 would be released this year, to which the actor replied, "That's what they keep telling me," quote unquote. Doubt arose for good reason and was continuously asked by tweeters if he was sure. Farmer commented, quote, "I am certain that this is what I know and have been told," unquote. He even said that voice acting had already been completed for the game on his part. Considering Final Fantasy 15 might not even make 2015, it seems likely that Farmer is somehow confused, possibly talking about Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix instead of Kingdom Hearts 3. What do you guys think? Will the game release this year? I don't. This same exact thing happened with, I don't know if anybody remembers, but Jesse McCartney, who plays Roxas, and this is literally the same exact thing. Somebody asked him, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix, he posted an Instagram picture, I think it was, of him in the recording studio saying, oh, more Kingdom Hearts coming your way, and everyone thought that was going to be 3. It ended up being the first remix, 2.5 Remix. So I don't believe this in the slightest.
Yeah, he's just confused,
Yeah,
right?
he's just
Did you
so...
see Greg's present that he gave me for
And there's that, too.
Christmas?
That's so cool. That really is awesome.
Right? I love this.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah,
as they
awesome.
say.
There we go.
Yeah. So guys, let's check the poll now on the screen, see the results, so that we can put up another poll asking you what you think Cage 3 will release. So here's the results of this one. Oh wow. Okay. Just a blowout here overall. So who's going to win the January MPD in America?
Oh my god.
94%, 93%, sorry. Well, 94 kind of. I don't know why that doesn't add up to 100. Say PS4 is going to win. With $400 Xbox One being the case again, I can't imagine that's not going to be the case.
That's correct.
So.
And I think they deserve it at this point.
Yeah.
They insulted me. And all of us as gamers.
Yeah, 100%.
Guys, we will be right back after this quick commercial break, and then we'll open up the Skype lines.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Good. Nothing.
But evidently, the Lone Gunman dropped a code for Xbox One, $10 credit.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of people are dropping codes in the chat, so be sure to check
Guys,
those
that's
out.
awesome.
And if you claim it, be sure to thank the people that gave them to you.
Yeah.
Tell us that you got it, number 1, and then number 2, thank the person that put it in there.
The Lone Gunman, thank you. If they don't thank you,
We thank you.
Who's also a subscriber, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah, Lone
yes.
Gunman.
Yeah.
Thank you
He
so
asked
much.
if he could subscribe twice in fact.
That's amazing.
He's awesome, so.
I'm sure he wants to, so he has a chance at that code. We're giving away a PlayStation Plus gift card, guys, for 3 months to one of the 5 subscribers tonight. We're at 4 out of 5 right now. We just need one more sub. And I think we're in Dragon Con is now following. I thought he was a subscriber.
No, not subscriber. Well, yeah, he was. He did subscribe last week.
Maybe if you're a subscriber, you're not necessarily a follower.
Maybe.
That's very odd if that's the
Yeah,
case.
that would be weird.
So if they want to vote on these polls, where do they gotta go?
They can use the colon
act and then your answer for whatever it is typed exactly what it is on the poll that you see on the screen.
There has to be a space there. There's colon act space and then yes or no. Or if you're watching from Twitch.tv or PS4, there's an interactive menu that you can use to vote. Right now we have Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2015 as a question. Tell us if you think it will release this year or not.
Very even right now that I'm seeing in the chat room.
Very even?
Yeah,
okay.
very even.
It was even on the Level Up Direct too, which surprised me.
Yeah,
very much
100%.
surprised me. So guys, we're going to open up back up the Skype lines. We'll get another call here. Call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces. Here's the Skype banner in case you guys need it.
Level Up Show, calling in and talking to us about lots of fun stuff. Talking about games, talking about Kingdom Hearts, talking about Batman with Dean, Mike, Drew, and Greg.
And we're also at over 60 of our 100 follow goal tonight. Keep them coming, guys. Thank you recently to Toxic Venom, Mouse781, Blocky318, Phenomabomb, Gab Zombie, Big Bird, and James for the Twitch hearts.
Phenomabomb.
Oh, yeah! You were getting a call from Dan.
Yeah!
Dan!
I'm so happy.
Oh, wait, I was wrong, though. His name is Dan, and his middle
I
name is
knew
Dan.
it!
You're right. You're right. Dan, welcome to the show, man.
Drew, my homeboy, how you doing?
Dan, don't call him your homeboy. I was the only one that knew Dan was your first name, but I love you. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Greg, how you doing? It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you, man. I'm so happy you called in. I just got so excited when Drew was like, "It's Dan." I was like, "Oh my god!"
What's going on, Dan? How have you been? How was your New Year's?
Thank you. And Mike, it's good to see you. And
You too, man.
Dean, welcome. And I'm
so
sorry
much,
I don't
man.
see Kristen. I guess she took off on us.
Yeah, she's taking care of business.
Apparently, taking care of, playing with my daughter.
Yeah, I think she's just babysitting a little bit right now.
I'm gonna go. in a minute.
So she'll be back down a little bit later on once things cool down. What's going on with you, Dan?
Well, please tell her hello. Well, I'm not calling about a game, but I'm calling about a couple of things. Number one, first one is I guess tell you guys about my name, as I heard you guys ask about my name.
You were
My
like the first
name-
10 minutes of the show.
No, that's why I told you I feel so special here. So
my first name is Dan, and my middle name is Henry. There you go.
All right, there you go. So,
See?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. You're correct. I was wrong.
No, you know what though? I actually, you know what? I like when you guys call me Henry Dan. It's unique and it's cool.
Awesome.
You know?
Or Henry Dan.
Remember that.
Forever Henry Dan to us then.
Hereby, Henry
Definitely.
Dan.
Henry Dan will work. And I also want to tell you, Drew, I am so excited. I just got my my Level Up T-shirt tonight.
Oh!
Yes, I did.
Nice.
I love that.
That's like God. That's so cool. We've gotten like several people now ordering
Right.
shirts. Like this is so awesome. Thank you so much.
If
man.
you can take a picture and tweet it to us, I want to see what color.
Which one did you get?
Yeah, I was just.
You know what? I was like on the fence about that pink one, but just couldn't do it.
Right. Okay.
So I ended up I got the gold one because I got the slim fit. So I'm trying to get, a few muscles here. So it's more like a muscle shirt.
Nice.
So I'm as soon as I get the shirt, I will definitely take a picture, and I'm also gonna put it on my Twitter page. So
Yeah.
and I'll give you guys a shout out also.
Awesome,
Oh man, thank you so much, Dan. That's awesome. So
I
how about
love you
game wise?
guys.
What
I
you been
love
playing?
supporting the show. Whoever is watching this show for the first time, you guys got to stay around. This is the best show on Twitch, the best show on PS4.
Yep.
Thank
Maybe
you,
the
man.
best show ever.
And you're one of our biggest supporters as always, man.
No problem, you guys. Well, it's so good to see you guys. Again, welcome, Dean. It's nice to see you, and you guys have a wonderful weekend, man.
I love you, Henry Dan.
Love you too, man. You take care, man.
You are awesome sauce in every way.
See you later, Dan. Thanks for calling.
Appreciate it.
See ya. He was totally distracted. He
Yeah,
was just saying welcome to the show.
And-
Oh,
An extra one.
I was reading. I was reading.
Thanks, man.
Let's take another call from Jimmy real quick before shutting down the lines.
So nice. I love him.
Jimmy, welcome to the show, man.
Can you do that again, Drew? Because it was kind of messed up.
Just telling you that you're welcome to the show.
Jimmy.
Alright, so what's up, Drew, Greg, Mike, and Dean, okay?
Nailed it! Nailed it, man. Nice
Awesome,
job.
Jimmy.
Yes, I got them all. Okay, so, I remember it was like, I think it was Level Up episode, Level Up Direct, one Level Up Direct thing, and you were talking about, like, Xbox losing America, like, in the other places.
Yeah.
Because, like, $400 going back.
Yeah.
If Microsoft brings the Xbox One to $350, would you guys buy it?
I haven't.
Well, Mike already has one. Dean already has one.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's more about the games. For
Right,
me.
and you wouldn't play it.
Yeah, it's about the games for me. It depends on what comes out. Ori and the Blind Forest is very attractive to me, but I can play that on the PC.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do. If it goes down to into the 200s and there's a bunch of games that really blow my mind.
Right, like what out? I mean, Sunset Overdrive is really the only game that you want to play on there right now. You're not a big fan. I mean, you like Halo, but you're not really.
Quantum Break looks pretty cool, but Halo doesn't interest me that much. Gears of War doesn't interest me that much. It would probably be new IPs that would interest me.
Yeah.
Which we might get to in a minute.
Which might happen in the future. So it all depends. It's a little bit of a mix of price and games.
Yeah.
How about you, Greg?
100% it's games too. They convinced me to get an Xbox 360. I had one for a short time, but when I did get it, I invested in. When they built up a library that I wanted, I got an Xbox 360 solely to play Mass Effect 1 and 2, which eventually came over, Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, and Alan Wake, which is why I bought an Xbox
Left 4 Dead's
360.
great, and when they make something like that, but realistically, I bought my Xbox One, and I can play Unity, and I really regret that they gave me Unity for Xbox One,
Okay.
because I probably would have gotten it for PS4 at some point,
so good.
because I don't have enough people to play it, together with on Xbox One. But realistically, it's like Halo and Sunset Overdrive is the only thing in my sights that
Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't really touched it.
Yeah.
I'm not really using it at all, so.
Just a matter of interest in the games and the software that they put out.
Yeah, the stuff that does interest me are the smaller stuff like Inside, like Ori and the Blind Forest.
Dead Rising I heard was good, so maybe
Yeah.
I'll get that, especially because it's gone down in price.
Yeah.
But
And the final one that interests me is probably Below.
Yes, I'm very stoked.
Right.
Yeah, so it's all the small stuff.
Yeah,
that's interesting
exactly, yeah.
Me on the console, the indie stuff, and that just goes to show my nature lately.
Yeah,
what I've been
100%.
playing, what I've been
Or the
enjoying.
nature of even the industry at this point.
Yeah, the
It's
nature of
just
the
awesome,
industry. Yeah,
it's
definitely.
I can't wait for Ori and the Blind Forest.
That game looks so good,
It
dude.
needs to. I need to hear more about it because they're just like not.
Yeah, they're very quiet after.
I
this.
am happy that I do get to at least play that on the PC though.
That's
That's
sure.
one of those like, oh man, I really want to play this, and then I
Yeah.
found out it comes to PC too, and I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
nice, awesome. I get to play, and I'll probably stream that too. It'll be the first one I've ever tried to stream from the PC.
Do it.
Yeah, I want to try it. I want to
Yeah.
see what it's like. So yeah, Jimmy, thanks again, man, for calling in for the question.
All right, and one more. Okay, so we're kind of shifting. What is your, okay, so most of you owns a PS4, or do all of you own a PS4?
All of us.
All of us, yeah.
All of it? Okay, all of you. What do you think is the best feature of PS4?
Right now, at its current state, or what we're hoping
think
is
this-
going to come?
I mean, this is not exclusive
Like,
to the PS4, but I'd probably
what
say
is
this
the best
stuff,
feature
right?
the PS4 has right
Yeah.
now?
Live.
Yeah, the live, but not just live, but the
easy,
playroom.
well,
and-
the easy connectivity, the easy access,
Yeah.
and the nice layout that they have.
Yeah.
Whereas like with Xbox One, and Wii U doesn't even have it. Where Xbox One, you had to go to the specific Twitch app or Ustream app. You have both laid out right in front of you, and a mixture of both if you want it, to see what people are playing.
To be honest, I would have 100% agreed with both of you in that aspect of it until I did SharePlay last week, and I did AC Unity with my buddy who never played it before. It works
Pretty good.
so well.
I haven't tried it yet.
No lag at all. It's awesome.
There's a little lag.
It
Not,
depends.
not
It
for
really
us.
depends on
Yeah,
your connection.
it's
Yeah.
connection too. But,
Both people have to have a solid connection.
But SharePlay, like the concept of it, I didn't think the execution of it would have been that simple, but it was awesome. And my friend was running around in Paris the other week, and it was awesome.
And this is not exclusive to the PS4, but PlayStation View might be a really cool service.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm really looking forward to
Yeah.
finding out what the price
I'm
point on
very
that
I
is.
think the PlayStation Store, just the interface is a lot cleaner, a lot easier to navigate than Xbox's
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I think both of you have kind of said that the moment you got your Xbox Ones, it's kind of like,
Yeah, I love my
Yeah.
Xbox One.
where do I go?
Yeah.
Where do I
Right.
go? It's like it's a little bit
Yeah,
confusing.
you-
Yeah,
need
that's
for it.
the voice commands are essential if you have an Xbox One.
I'm finding
Yeah.
that out very quickly.
Very interesting. All right, Jim, we got to move on, man. But thanks again for calling.
All right.
See you later, man.
Jimmy.
See you, man.
Right before the end of the stream, you must sing.
I'll be singing all episode, man. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Bye, Jimmy.
All right, bye.
See ya. All right, guys, I'm going to shut down the Skype lines for now so we can move on to the third level update segment. And I'll take the banner down as well. All right.
That's good.
So let's move on here. What's the next story? We got up console hardware and software sales in Japan are now at the lowest they've ever been in 24. I shouldn't say ever. They've been in 24 years.
Yeah.
They're really big with mobile right now.
Yeah.
Really big.
Oh, definitely.
Stride MC just said they just subbed, so hopefully it'll come through. See
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay. If I see that pop up,
Awesome.
I'll have to refresh the sub goal. I think that
Not
was.
following it.
Hey, we should hear the
it'll be
Final
the-
Fantasy. Yeah. So let's move on here. From Famitsu, we got revenue totaled in 2014 of 369 billion yen. In comparison, 2007 was the highest it's been in the last 24 years, and that was 688
That's
billion.
when the PS4 or PS3 launched.
Mhm.
You know, there was a lot of stuff going on for Sony at the time. So, plus Wii U was really big as well over there.
Well, I mean, 2007 was the
Okay.
year after all the consoles launched,
Right.
and 2014 is the year after all the consoles launched. So
Okay.
these are very comparable years,
Yeah.
actually, in the life cycle of each generation, and it's almost half of what it was in 2007. So just since last year alone, revenue has dropped 10% in Japan.
Japan is a year over year 10%.
Yeah,
isn't it?
year over year. Just since last year, it's been 10% down,
Nice.
and 8 of the 10 best-selling games were on the 3DS, as you were saying.
All
Handheld,
about
mobile,
handheld stuff right now.
but that's the thing is this includes handheld sales. This thing here, and that's
Really?
so that shows
But
that
does
it's not
it
even.
include mobile sales.
Yes, that's what it doesn't include. So that's what I'm saying is handhelds are bigger in the console and versus
Right.
handheld space. But if you take into account mobile, it's way below mobile. Mobile is taking over, and that is not included in this. People are
I
playing
hate that.
mobile
I
now.
hate playing shit on my phone.
Yeah.
It's just the environment that they're in, though. Like Japan is, everyone there is always on the move.
Well, you're always
so
yeah,
it's
you're
just
always
a different-
traveling, trains,
Yeah.
stuff like that. There's a lot of public.
It's a lot more
transit.
connectivity, and I think with mobile and with handheld especially, that's why they're so big over there. Because connecting that way, like on a train or walking around in public, everyone has one in Japan. You know what I
And
mean?
let's contrast this with America, where now the PS4 has generated more revenue than any console ever has in 1 year.
That's ridiculous.
So like, it's just like the polar opposite
Yeah,
over
no,
here.
yeah.
And then finally, just as a little aside, in China, PS4 was just delayed.
Yeah, I remember
again,
seeing
for
that.
the second time.
Yeah.
So
Second
I
or
don't.
third?
I think the second
Oh,
time.
okay, yeah.
I don't know what's going on there. Xbox One had the same problem. They delayed it a few times. Maybe they're just trying to make sure everything's okay and smoothed out so the transition
Make
works
that
okay.
a better launch. Yeah.
You know, it was banned over there for a
Yeah,
very long
yeah,
time. They
yeah.
need to make sure the
Yeah.
transition is smooth.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's the other issue
Yeah.
right now. Go ahead, Mike.
So one of Microsoft's new Xbox teams is working on a top secret project. Job listing for senior software development engineer revealed that one of Microsoft's entirely new development studios is working on a top secret project, and it reads, "Joining this team comes with risks. Most of what we work on is top secret. You may not know your new project is what your new project is until you've accepted the offer. Not all of our ideas will fly. We will fail fast on some of our projects. We will celebrate those failures because they are vital to making sure the right ideas take off big in a big way. It also says the applicant should be passionate about the potential for Kinect and to continue to revolutionize entertainment.
I was all aboard until that last line.
I'm not.
I know, I'm just joking.
No, I get what you're saying, and I like the statement. It's truthful to a fault.
Yeah.
But I like that because there's so many people that would read a job listing for Microsoft thinking like, oh, it's going to be a perfect new safe studio to work for.
Yeah.
And they really need to take those risks. That's what we've been talking about with Microsoft. They're not taking the risks that they really need to be taking.
Yeah.
And the risks they are taking are the stupid ones.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this doesn't include one of the stupid ones, but I hope it's moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree. Now, is there anything that you would want it to be, like do you want it to be a returning IP? Do you want it to just be something entirely new and innovative?
New and innovative. Just keep giving me new stuff. I'm so tired of sequels. Sequels can be done so right, but I just want new. Give me new. Give me exciting. Give me good.
I don't think it's anything gaming.
You don't think it's anything gaming?
No, I think it has a lot to do with the Sling TV service and the View and the VR project that they're working on.
Okay.
I think it has a lot to do with that.
I would
I
hope
think
not.
they're trying to give you an immersive in-room experience to where it's interactive.
They've always advertised that
Yeah.
first and foremost, so we'll see.
All right, before we move on to the final story, let's check out the poll results here so we can prepare it for another poll related to this next story. Actually, you
I'm
can...
excited for the Kingdom Hearts 3 one too.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 in 2015 was the question. Do you guys think it could release this year, as Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, said?
Being a goofball.
Being a goofball. Hold
We
on one
love
second,
him.
a little slow.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say.
A little more realistic than Thursday. 62% of you are saying no.
Yeah.
Not going to come out this year. I agree, although I think it's a more likely than 62% that it doesn't release this year.
I'm
in my
still
opinion.
I don't know. It's really
People
weird that he would
think
say
that.
something like that. That he's guaranteed, and they came out and said like, "No, I'm serious. I
Yeah.
heard what I heard."
Yeah, very bizarre for sure.
People get confused very easily though. Justin McCartney, younger than him, and he totally botched that up. It was just for the remix. Everyone thought that's what he was recording too, so. We'll see.
All right, go ahead, Greg.
Here we go! We got Tony Hawk confirms a new game in development for PS4.
And who cares?
No, come on. Those
I
games are
care.
fun. Thank you. I
I'll
did
get
too,
back into
Dean.
it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now
I have to
fucking-
see some gameplay, but I might get back into it.
100%. At the Sony CES conference, Tony Hawk came out on stage to promote Sony's new SportCam technology, but surprised gamers when he threw a little announcement in there as well. That there is a Tony Hawk game currently in development for the PS4. Since it was a Sony conference, he didn't name other systems, but that does not mean it's exclusive to PlayStation. He also said that it's further along than we might think. Besides the HD remake, the last new Tony Hawk game was the disastrous Tony Hawk Ride, which was actually disastrous,
Right.
which solidified the series' downfall along with Skate's success. It'll be interesting to see if Tony Hawk takes some inspiration from the Skate series.
And with that, what did you guys like more? Did you guys like Tony Hawk or did you like Skate? Let us know in the poll.
Now, can you guys remind me, did they release at the same time, too?
No, Tony Hawk was years before Skate. Tony Hawk was PS1.
No, but I'm saying, like, the ride with Skate.
No, Ride was later.
Okay.
Skate was.
On its third one by that point or something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah,
I never
Skate
played
was.
Skate.
Yeah, neither did I. That's
You'll
why.
love Skate.
Yeah.
You should go back and try to play it.
You think so?
It's really awesome. Yeah, because it's really, especially the second one.
And there are rumors of Skate returning as well.
Right, and it's more open, and I loved it. Now, don't get me wrong, and I know I gave it a hard time at the beginning, but I love Tony Hawk. I grew up playing. I
Yeah.
played the living shit
Yeah.
out of that game.
I feel
I
like we
played
all
Tony
did.
Hawk more than Drew's ever played any Final Fantasy game or any game that he's ever played in his
Yeah.
life. This was like what I lived and breathed at the time.
Mhm.
So I loved it, but it had like, it hit a wall.
Yeah.
And it just got shit from there.
Yeah.
Did anybody see that video of the guy speedrunning Tony Hawk? I think it was Tony Hawk 2 in like 15 minutes.
No.
Someone, yeah, that guy sped run Tony Hawk 2. No, it was less than that. I think it was like 8 minutes.
That's crazy.
And when you look at it, you're like, why didn't I do this?
Yeah.
You're like this. It's so simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, it was so fun, especially to play with friends.
The arcade
That's what I was just
nature
gonna say. Yeah.
Right.
made the originals a lot of fun. It's when you can start getting off your board in the later ones where
It just didn't make sense.
Right.
kinda
No,
fell
it was,
apart,
yeah,
yeah.
it was pretty
100%.
lame.
I like Project 8 in some ways, where you can get off the board and
Right.
run around and stuff like that, but it just got like, I don't know, it lost like the
Charm.
charm. Yeah, I guess that's right. The charm maybe? I don't know what it was
Yeah,
exactly,
Right.
but
They were trying to compete with Skate at that point.
Mhm.
and that you can't do that because skate is such a different style.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
just
skate
so
was-
intrigued.
I know
I'm not
Tony Hawk
familiar
was
with
a
it
true
at all.
skater, but skate was developed, and the reason I was so into it was skate was developed by like the true like skateboard, like the old heads and everything like that. The guys that were really into skating for a long time, they were like integral in the development of it.
Guys, these Skype lines are back online. We're now 300 people in the room. We already got a call from Cool Casual Gamer. Let's take this.
Cool. We love cool.
For our
Yeah,
subscription,
let's look
so
that other sub thing go through.
I think he was probably confused. He probably thought follow meant subscribe.
Yeah.
His subscription is a bit different than follow, guys.
I'm excited. I love me some cool.
Cool Casual Gamer, welcome to the show.
Hi, cool.
Hooray!
What's up, man?
How you doing?
It's been a while, and I'm sorry I haven't been calling much.
No, it's all right. Don't worry about that.
This whole cage deal, I've seen a lot of rumors around Storm on my Twitter and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm kind of iffy, so we'll see what the year brings. If it does come out, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll probably give it about maybe, if not this year, probably next or the year after that.
Okay. Now, would you like it to come out this year, or would you rather 15 come out first? Final Fantasy 15.
I was like, wait, what?
That is a very tough choice. I would have to say Cage 3,
Okay.
but I probably think Final Fantasy 15 will be out before Cage 3.
I agree 100%. Can I finish one before we let you go? What world do you want to see in Kingdom Hearts 3? It's my favorite question.
I want to see, I know maybe some certain worlds that were already in Cage 1 and 2.
Okay.
Okay.
But I also want to see stuff like Fern Gully, Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo would be awesome, I think.
that would actually be great.
Yeah, replace Atlantis with Finding Nemo.
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
sick.
That could be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Makes it
Aristocats would be another.
Oh, Aristocats is awesome. I never
That's
even
actually a
thought of
really
that one.
interesting idea.
I love
Yeah.
that idea.
That's not one you usually hear either. Very
Yeah.
original idea
Yeah,
there.
Imagine like Sora running around like as a kitten with a sword.
That's
in
what I'm
his
saying.
mouth.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. It would kind of be like Simba.
Yeah, like mine.
Yeah.
When he was Simba. Okay.
Computer.
Did anyone mention Big Hero 6? That
Not yet.
would be
That would be cool.
That would be
That
awesome.
very
movie
cool.
was rad.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was
Very
good.
cool. All right, Cool Casual Gamers. Nice to hear back from you.
Also, are you guys planning on getting Dying Light?
No, to be honest with you, not for me.
Not
No,
same.
for
I
me
might-
either.
Check it out.
You might buy it and then sell it back after you've tried it for a day or two.
I don't know. I still can't be sold on it. They're trying really hard to make it look good and make it look cool, but I just.
I already had it pre-ordered and paid off, but once it comes out, I'll play it a little bit and I'll give you guys my full detail,
Cool.
what I like and what I dislike about it.
Let us know. 100%.
That's what we need because
Yeah.
we're probably not going to play it. So
Yeah.
that would be great, man. Thanks for calling in as always.
Well, that's about all I have to say, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I'll be in the chat, so I'll
Alright.
catch you guys later.
All right,
Have a
cool,
good one.
bud.
See you
Have a good
later.
night.
Oh, Ghost Pirate says Marvel for Kingdom Hearts, which could be done now.
It could
Right.
be done.
Yeah, we've been talking about that, but I don't know if I like. Would you really want that?
I want Marvel and everything.
I know.
Let's take this
Good
final
answer.
call in the
Good.
segment from Timothy. Hey, Timothy, welcome to the Level Up Show.
Timmy.
How you doing?
Doing great, man. What do you want to talk about tonight?
I was just wondering, like, what you guys thought about, like, because like I'm like a really big zombie fan,
Okay.
and like I'm looking forward to like Dying Light and possibly like Dead Island. So I'm wondering like which one's going to be like the best one.
I mean, I actually am more interested in Dead Island than Dying Light. I feel like Dying Light was the spin-off of Dead Island. It was kind of like a game where they were like, all right, people didn't like Dead Island 2 as much as we wanted them to. Let's try to create something different. Then they created Dying Light, and people weren't huge on it, so they're like, shit, we should probably do more Dead Island then.
What's that, sorry?
Was that?
That sounds about right.
Yeah. So I mean, like me and Drew saw it when they showed off the trailer live on VGX for 2013, and we were not happy.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it. We were just really let down and disappointed, and I was actually looking forward to it. I thought it was really cool. I was like, dude, free running and zombies. It's like Mirror's Edge meets
Parkour.
Huh?
Parkour.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, it's so cool. And I mean, I don't know if you've seen the new trailer, the live action one they done.
Yeah, I have.
It was
looks
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. Like now, all of a sudden, they come out with a story. It's like two Russian brothers
Yeah.
that are in like a
It's
Jersey
like,
Shore.
Yeah.
Like, it's like,
To be honest.
it's like Jersey Shore meets Mirror's Edge now. It's just
I hope
like,
Snooki
don't
is
know
someone
what's
you can
going
kill,
on.
to be honest.
Oh my god, can
That
you
would
imagine
be
Snooki as a zombie?
Take down the poof. If you like zombies, though, man, have you played Walking Dead season 2?
No, I haven't. No, I've obviously watched all the seasons.
It's okay.
Like,
Don't worry about it.
Greg
Try
is
that out,
campaigning.
man. I'm campaigning for Clementine.
Hence the hat.
Hence the hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Try out Walking Dead, and then we also have other zombie games. Resident Evil Remake is right around the corner,
Yeah,
January
but-
2, and Resident Evil
Right.
Revelations 2.
But Dead Island actually looks cool. They showed us some more videos, some of the more customization, the
Yeah.
crafting and everything like that.
Yeah.
Some of the way you interact with the zombies, and it actually looks better than it did previously. And the new locale actually intrigues me more.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being in a swamp.
Yeah, true. All right, man. It sounds like we're going to get some feedback from other viewers in the chat room as
Yeah,
far as
they're
their,
blowing up.
you know,
Yeah.
their reactions. But we'll have to wait until it comes out. Thanks for calling in.
No worries.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Timmy.
We're gonna have to shut off the lines for now, guys, and let's look at the poll results for Skate versus Tony Hawk. What do you guys have to say?
All right, what were we saying?
I'm going Tony Hawk, yeah.
God damn it!
Blowout. Tony Hawk, 66%, double, Skate at 33%.
I feel like you people just didn't play Skate,
I did.
and you have no skulls.
Yeah, that's my life.
And
Basically,
also-
describe me.
Huh?
Don't hate on the Hawk.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but once you play Skate, you're like, oh my god.
Dean's
Like,
one-liners are
Here's the
starting
thing.
to be some of my
It makes
favorite
you,
parts.
no, Tony Hawk is like arcadey, but like Skate like makes you feel like you're like skating around. Like,
Yeah.
It's actually like, you know, in Tony Hawk you're like, I need a ramp, I need something to grind on. Like in Skate you're just like, I'm just gonna cruise down the street real quick.
I
for
never
about
felt
10
that way
minutes.
because I'm the combo master, bro. Also, did Spider-Man get into Skate 3 with his own set of combos? Because he did in Tony Hawk 2.
This is a
That's very true.
statement, yeah.
So Wolverine.
So,
So
and
Darth
Darth
Maul.
Vader. Oh, no,
Yeah,
He's laying down the truth facts right now.
Hashtag truth
Definitely.
poop.
All right. Also, guys, we've gotten so many Twitch hearts tonight. We're now at around 79, I think, out of 100 for our goal. Keep them coming. And we are at the sub goal of 4 out of 5. We need one more, and we'll be giving away a 3-month PlayStation Plus gift card to one of those 5 people. So let's get one more subscription tonight, guys. Thank you to these follows from It's MB, Blade, Azamino, TJ Mass, The Monster, Stride MC, Hug D's, Tristan, Pryor, Ma Punchman, Slizzy, Ty Stone, Just a Blazin', and back to Toxic Venom. Thank you so much, guys.
Wow.
Keep them coming.
Awesome names, by the way.
Yeah, let's move on to the final level update segment of the night with a very big story, probably the biggest informational story of the night. So we
my
had
favorites.
Game Informer come out with Uncharted 4: A Thief's End
Ah!
as the cover story, which was really exciting. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So let's get into some of the information. First off, they said, and I think we expected this, but porting The Last of Us to PS4 has helped with Uncharted 4 development. Surprisingly, I think this very much surprised me. It only takes place 3 years after Uncharted 3.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like 10 years?
Yeah.
I thought
yeah.
10 at
yeah.
least.
They
Yeah.
make him look so
Same.
much older.
He looks
I guess
so
he's just
much
worn
older.
down. He's been jumping a lot, so.
So at the start of
All those damn helicopters.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Too many explosions.
at the start of Uncharted 4, Drake is living a happy life with Elena, and then Sam, the brother, who is 5 years older than Drake, by the way, he appears. Drake thought he was dead. So his life depends on Drake actually finding an artifact from Henry Avery. That's why Drake decides to leave the nice
retirement lifestyle.
the retirement
Yeah,
lifestyle,
yeah.
enter back into the business, go hunting with his brother. Now, what Druckmann had to say, and I thought this was probably the most interesting, is that the game is going to focus on how adventuring has cost Drake a lot in his life. Almost as if Drake is addicted to treasure hunting like a drug addict. He actually said, quote, drug addict. So that's a very interesting story arc.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to be like a Tony Stark kind of thing going on here where, you know, Tony Stark is an alcoholic and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. That's his biggest flaw. Maybe
100%, yeah.
maybe this is going to be like Drake's addiction.
I could totally see that.
Who is the voice actor for Sam?
That is Troy Baker.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they did it as like Ryan Reynolds?
Why?
I don't
Why
know.
did you pick Ryan?
I think that would be like really entertaining just to hear like Ryan Reynolds in the background just like bantering with you.
I don't even understand.
Well, I think Troy Baker is a very good choice.
Yeah,
as
I'm
well.
excited for that.
I like Troy Baker.
That dynamic and the picture of them in the magazine too
Yeah.
of them
Troy
having
Baker?
fits.
No,
That was
yeah,
awesome.
They had Sam.
I can't wait. I'm so pumped.
Also, they said in the Game Informer article that the entire game will not take place on the island. There's also going to be snowy and an urban
Going back to the
environments.
island.
Yes.
We gotta go back to the island.
They said that villains will play a bigger role in this one. The two villains that they are teasing are rival hunters by the names of Rafe and Nadine.
Enough of the last ones.
Yeah, right. Now, with the tools that we saw in the gameplay trailer at PlayStation Experience were the rope and the python, which is the metal spike he was using to climb. They said that there are many more tools than that that are going to be incorporated into the tools and the puzzles. That sounds awesome in particular.
Yeah.
There's a lot of navigational freedom in this one. That's also something we saw in the gameplay trailer. The different ways
It's
you could go.
definitely not as linear.
So for the new gameplay demonstration they showed the Game Informer, there were multiple paths. One was finding a cave which would bypass the enemies entirely.
Which is awesome.
And there are even side stories if you take certain paths.
Yeah,
like
which
side
is
quests.
awesome. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for that.
All paths have consequences. There are no golden paths where one is like, this is the way you were supposed to go. It's
Yeah.
just there are different paths you can take.
Which I'm happy about, so
Yes.
you don't have to replay it that many. I probably will replay it that many times, but still, yeah.
Definitely. Now, trying to, quote, explore what it's like to be with somebody as capable as Nathan Drake, that's why they wanted Sam as the AI partner. They, in Last of Us, you had Ellie, and although we love playing as Ellie, she wasn't capable like Joel was.
No, it's like Liam Clementine.
There was that vulnerability to Ellie that they don't really want to have with Sam.
100%.
They know. We were at 317 at one point.
317.
In the room, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why they went with Sam in particular as like another strong male character.
Yeah.
Now they're not giving a straight answer if this is legitimately Drake's final adventure, even though it's called A Thief's End. There are a lot of thieves in this game, so.
Do we all think it's Naughty Dog's last Uncharted adventure?
Sam. I think it's Sam and
I think it's Naughty Dog's end too. You know what I mean?
You
I
think
think
it'll move to another
I think
developer?
they're done with it. I think they should be done with it. I think they've
it's probably gonna be Sam.
put their
and
love
Drake's
into the
gonna be,
project.
like, get too old for
We
this.
can't forget that Sully's also in this game as well. They tease Sully's death, spoiler alert, in the last one. Maybe he actually does come to an end in this one. Either through retirement or through...
Yes!
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Get rid of Sully.
Now, one thing that they keep trying to reiterate...
Wasteland 7 officially subscribed. It popped up, got the notification. That's 5.
Okay, we'll wait for the
Okay.
alert, I guess. No, it says it. It
Yeah.
does. It says it. 5 out of 5.
Awesome
Guys,
sauce.
let's refresh our alert here. Restart session. So it goes back to 0. We'll give another prize away at another 5. But I do have... I have those 5 saved, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They're in my thing. And afterwards, I will do a random number generator. And I'm going
We'll
to...
do it while I'm reading my next story, or we're doing it
I think once we go to the commercial break, I'll look and see if I can
commercial break.
Well, you know what I mean. Random number generate, and we can choose. And what I'll probably do, guys, is Twitch message you. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Wasteland.
Thank you.
There it is.
Thank you,
You guys are
Wasteland.
awesome.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Did that restart? You went back to 0. Okay, good guys. We're good
That's
now.
funny. It's backwards on the TV. I just realized
What is?
the notification. I think.
No, they're
No,
not
they're
right.
right,
Yeah, they're
This
good.
is better.
So let's finish off finally with what they keep reiterating. There is still plenty of humor in Uncharted 4
Thank
A Thief's
God.
End. They're
Thank
not going all out serious
I'm so
somber.
happy about that.
And the concept of set pieces in this one, people are curious about that because 3, some people think the set pieces dominated the game actually
Yeah.
to a fault.
Yeah, 100%. The cruise ship and everything, while being some of my favorite parts of that series, I think it definitely took it over.
Now the set piece in this one is what they're talking about. Quote, what's something impactful that we can do to switch expectations and how can we have it emotionally charged? They don't want it to be spectacle so much as emotion. in
Yeah,
this one.
which I think is better for them. I think they nailed emotion with The Last of Us, so I think they could totally knock it out of the park with Uncharted.
Yeah. And the final tidbit is that there is online, some type of competitive online multiplayer,
Which I'm happy
or
about.
maybe co-op.
Yeah.
I mean, the multiplayer was fine.
Yeah.
It wasn't my
Nothing
folly.
revolutionary,
It wasn't
but
really
it was
a big
fun.
thing for you either, but
No.
it was fun. There's a lot of people that like it a lot. So.
Sure,
Yeah.
definitely.
I've never
Played the hell
played
out of
it.
that. It's so
It's fun.
awesome.
I hear it's good. I'm just not one for games like that. I just
Where
like
it
to
feels like it's
focus
tacked
the-
on
the
multiplayer,
main-
yeah.
Did you any of you play the co-op in the Uncharted games?
No.
Yes, a little bit, yeah.
They're so awesome.
Yeah,
it's like
they
their
are.
own little side stories that you get to go on with.
It's the same
It's
thing
so
over
awesome.
and over again. You
Yeah.
replay a certain mission, but
Yeah,
it's
but
fun.
it's still awesome.
Definitely. All right, go ahead, Mike.
In other news from another developer, 2015 will be a huge year supposedly for Rare. Longtime composer for Rare, Robin Beanland, is implying that we might be seeing some big game news from Rare this year. He tweeted, "This is a huge year for Rare. What would you like to see them bring back, though? He didn't say what it was.
Yeah.
He just said it was going to be a huge year.
Let's start with us, first off, what we would like to see.
Now, I mean, there's a bunch of games that they've done, but I think the most commonly thought of for Rare, besides GoldenEye, because I feel like that's like the first one that people go to, is Banjo-Kazooie.
Second, yep, you nailed them.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the biggest one that a lot of people will go right to.
100%.
Bless you. I think that'll be a good one for them to go to, but realistically, I think I would like to see, especially now that mature games are more commonplace, I would like to see a modernly re-envisioned Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Or a Conker game in general.
Yeah, 100%.
That would, give the adult humor that now that games
now that they
are
can reach that
almost
level and be
allowed to
accepted.
be
100%.
mature. Obviously don't try to be mature. Don't make it like a Family Guy.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah.
But make it something that would be different and interesting. Drew, you let the video run.
Everyone's freaking out.
Yeah, it's on
about
Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh wait, which one is that?
That's Nuts and Bolts.
Oh,
I didn't play that
for
one.
a little bit. I played it.
The
and then
atrocity
I
that is
couldn't
Nuts
get
and
into
Was it really that bad?
It was not fun.
I wasn't into it.
I wasn't into
the
it either.
building. I just wasn't into it.
They tried to make it almost like a Little Big Planet, like create your own Banjo-Kazooie sort of a thing, and it wasn't not as fun.
Yeah,
Just go back to stealing my sister and let me go after the Wicked Witch.
Banjo-Tooie.
Give me those honeycombs.
I was into it that way.
Banjo.
Speaking of Rare, what do you guys think Rare should bring back? Banjo-Kazooie, Conker, Battletoads, or Kind 2 Sports?
Does anybody want
should say Connect Sports.
Yeah.
Let me change that real quick. I'll fix that
Does
for you
anybody
guys.
really want a Battletoads game?
Not me personally.
No, on that list, I would definitely go Banjo-Kazooie.
I would not be affected if Battletoads did not exist or not.
Yeah.
Did anybody play it when they were younger?
I agree.
Oh, it was.
I played it. Yeah, I played it, but it was always so hard. I didn't like it.
All right, real
Didn't grab
quick,
me.
let's welcome back Kristen to the show.
Kristen is
You having fun up there? You putting together chairs? Is that what you're doing? Oh, okay.
She was playing with Danny.
Okay, I thought maybe you were putting together chairs at the same time. Okay, well, welcome back to the show. Let's move on to the final story. I think, you mind reading this?
Yes!
The red one?
The green one at the very bottom.
All right.
Daddy.
Go ahead.
PlayStation dedicated Twitch app on the way.
Woo!
Since the launch of the PlayStation 4, users have been forced to use Live from PlayStation for viewing other Twitch streams.
Bogey.
The issue with this is that you can only see streams from PS4. On Xbox One, on the other hand, users can use a dedicated Twitch app to see streams from all platforms, whether it be Xbox, PS4, Wii U, or PC. According to PlayStation Insider, Tidux, PS4 owners will be getting the same Twitch app in the near future with the next firmware update. According to him, he has seen it in action and says it looks very similar to the interface on the Xbox One. This will remain a rumor for now, but it's definitely something that the PlayStation Nation has been wishing for.
Yes.
And it also brings up a very big question for us.
Yeah.
In particular, we're going to put this as a poll in a moment, but with the advent of a Twitch app dedicated to the PS4, that would mean that we could stop streaming from the Playroom and start streaming from the PC with better quality video, better quality audio.
Something that we don't know
Yeah.
that we were talking about is if we did that, you would not be able to find us on PlayStation Live.
That's nothing we don't know for sure yet.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying, what we don't know of
Yeah.
is you won't be, so I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Yeah. So instead, you would have to go to the dedicated Twitch app on
Right, so
PS4.
you'd have to go on the Twitch app directly or on your PC like you're doing now if you follow us. And I think we're going to try to find out, if that's the case. Now, if we do the PC stuff, there's a lot more we can do.
Yeah.
The video quality will be a lot better. We can do a lot more with sound and with visual stuff on the show. We do pretty well with what we have, and you did phenomenal things. I mean, with the table. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but
Big up to Drew.
out with
We were just talking about it before we started. I was like, did you build this?
He put it together and they carved out the TV.
Yeah, it's sick.
Put the TV, laid the
nice
TV in there.
job.
So it's set up for great, but we can do actually much more, given that we start streaming directly on Twitch. Like I said, visually and sound-wise.
So many cool visual things that I already keep thinking about in my head that we could do with a show from Twitch, the website on PC as opposed to through the Playroom. Yep. So let's get to that question, but first let's show the poll results for what you guys think Rare should bring back.
I hope you won. Battletoads!
Battletoads won.
Come on, people!
I'm glad that you made Battletoads green, by the way.
I thought they loved me.
That worked out. So now that has been...
No, I knew that was going to happen because that was actually like a big game for a lot of people.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I could see that.
So
let's turn on the Skype one more time as I set up the final poll.
Call us in. We open up Skype. We're also playing our theme song, maybe, but Greg will sing over it and call us again.
So Skype is live, guys. Please call in at the Level Up Show, spelled exactly how it sounds, no spaces.
that was weird.
And
chat with us. Ask us questions about video games or maybe other stuff. We'll try to answer as best as we can.
so I'm going to put the poll up on screen for you guys because we're very interested in what you would have to say about that. Twitch app stream through the Playroom or through the PC. What do you guys want?
Oh, Moofy.
Moofy's calling in. Why don't you take this, okay?
Moofy! Welcome to the show! What is that?
Nothing much. How are you guys?
We're doing amazing. How about you?
Great.
Doing all right here.
And what did you want to talk about?
Just touching a bit on earlier, where we were talking a bit about the PS4's early successes.
Okay.
This is coming to my mind a bit, and I guess it's kind of an obvious answer, I guess so to say. But I just want to see what you guys think. With all the early successes of the PS4, do you think this is going to surpass the PS2 in terms of sales? And maybe this is a bit vague, but by how much?
Number-wise, I don't know how I could sum that up for you. I know that the way it's growing now, and if it continues to do this, I think it'll easily pass PS2. I think the games this generation are going to be 10 times better than what PS2 was, which is crazy to say that because PS2 had an amazing catalog of games. But PS4 is already repping itself pretty strong. As much as people say that there are no games out right now, there are some amazing indie stuff as well as AAA, and I think that's ultimately what's going to drive the sales more than PS2 was. Is we have so much more capabilities of getting indie games now, you know what I mean? It was so hard for somebody to make a game, and now it's so easy, so we can have any type of game that you're in the mood for, you know?
I think that's one of the points to take away from the story earlier about 18.5 million PS4 sold, is that was done without games, as a lot of people are saying right now. So imagine next year if at the end of the year they drop down to 350, and considering the amazing exclusives we're getting this year,
Order, Uncharted, it's gonna be insane.
It's gonna dominate this year as far as sales go. So PS4 is in very good,
very good hands, very good shape, and I think they're gonna continue that as long as they keep doing what they're doing right now.
They just can't do anything dumb and stupid.
Don't mess it up, Sony.
Yeah, please don't mess it up, Sony.
Again.
Yeah, again. Exactly. What do you think, man?
Yeah, and I agree with that. I think Sony did learn quite a lot from how the PS3 just kind of flopped out of the gate for the first couple of years.
Yeah.
I feel like they got the price point right. If you look at where the PS2 launched at and the PS4, I think you've got a bit of a better price point given the economy in the last couple of days. So it's a better entry point for people too. So that's a lot of things to consider in the end, and I think really the PS4 really has a good chance of just blowing the PS2 out of the water.
I agree 100%, man.
It's very possible for sure. All right, man. Thank you so much for the question.
Of course.
We love you, Moofy.
See you later.
It's like, yeah, Michael, keep up those dance moves.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Moofy.
See ya.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to shut down the line so we can stay on time. Also, let's take a quick 60-second commercial break if it works. And in the meantime, I will look at who the subscriber that won is.
I hate Rick. It's great when you're on the show and sober. Rude.
Nothing.
Okay. Awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Do you mind if we read mine first? I'm going to take her home.
Oh, yeah, we do have one more story, right?
No.
Predictions.
For that.
Oh, for predictions?
Yeah.
I just go all through them all at once?
No, just mine.
Okay.
First, just so I can do that, and then you guys can do the rest of them.
Okay. Let's do a random number generator real quick.
Cool. So,
still awesome. I want to send a thank you out to everybody. The 5 subs tonight. Thank you so much. That
Mr.
is
Ranger,
awesome sauce.
Miss Amanda, Joey Ventera,
Wasteland Gamer, or Wastelander 08.
Was it Wastelander?
Yeah, something like that.
Wastelander.
And who was the last one?
You got Joey already?
Yeah, I got Joey.
It was the first one, though.
Who was the first
I'm
one?
forgetting it.
Which one was?
I have no idea.
Thanks, Dean. It's helpful.
Well, guys, welcome back. This is the Level Up Show.
Is somewhere in here?
Well, hold on. I will take a second to finish. I have the results. Are we good? Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Welcome back, guys. This is the Level Up Show. It's a gaming dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys like us throughout any point tonight, please make sure that you heart us live from PlayStation by hitting the little heart button, or if you're watching at twitch.tv/levelupshow, you can follow, or you can subscribe there, as 5 people have done tonight. Thank you so much to those 5 subscribers. Because of that, we hit our goal, and we are giving away a 3-month PlayStation Plus gift card to Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda, you were chosen through the random number generator. I will private message you your 3-month PlayStation Plus gift card after the show. And guys, we do refresh now into another 5, a sub goal of 5. So if we can hit that, I'll give away another card. So keep the subs coming throughout the night, guys. It's not done yet. Also, thank you to a whole bunch of follows tonight. Before we get into the predictions.
And the other subbers were Wasteland Savant, my apologies, Fallhouse357, Vhan Terra, Joey, longtime viewer, Mr. Rager 909, and once again the winner of tonight's 3-month PlayStation Plus card, Miss Amanda.
But of course, we don't want to neglect our followers. That's very important to us as well. Thank you so much to Dark Horizon Sky, Mr. 420 Goblin, Mewers, Davis Gamer, Young Trion, Crude Hauler, Shark 15466, Shaw Sinister, C-Fan, Evan Guardian, DG, Max Fa, Flaming Wreckage, LM Lane, Stride MC, and many more. I can't read them all off. We're almost at 350 people in the room. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Keep the follows coming. We will acknowledge them. We will shout you out. Okay, let's get into... We're going to skip over on the spot. I think we need to skip over that. We're just a little behind, unfortunately, Dean. Maybe we can get back to it later on.
We're good, dude.
I know Mike needs to get out of here. So we're doing our 2015 gaming predictions, and since Mike needs to get out of here, we're going to get his all out at the very beginning. Go ahead. What are your 5 predictions for this year?
I'm going to go out of order just to go for impact. Nintendo. Around their Nintendo Direct that's around the E3 time, will announce the Zelda release date, and then with that they'll also drop the Wii U to around $250 at the time of the release, with a $300 console bundle with the new Zelda bundle.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I think that would be very smart of them to do something like that.
Uncharted 4 will release this holiday with a PS4 holiday bundle of $400.
Okay. Ooh. I think that it actually is going to be lower than that, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I feel like they'd go cheaper.
I think it's going to be cheaper than that, yeah.
The Uncharted 4 bundle?
Yes, I think it'll be $350.
Wow,
I think so too.
Yeah, I think it'll be $350.
I agree with that.
Microsoft is going to reveal their VR project at E3.
Okay.
We already know it's talked about, it's being rumored, everything like that. Microsoft to officially drop the Xbox One to $350 at E3, expecting everybody to be excited, and yet no one's happy, just relieved.
Yes. You really think it's going to take that long?
Yeah. Yeah, because they're fucking stubborn and stupid.
That's not one of my predictions, but to counter that, I think March. They'll drop it at like GDC or something.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're going to realize very quickly.
They're stubborn,
they're just
They're
really
really stubborn.
Yeah, maybe.
And last but certainly not the least, I say this for last, Project Morpheus will be the center of E3, and it will launch this fall for $250 or $300 with the camera.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
With the camera, that would be not bad.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's not that bad of a price point,
so
at all.
I'm hoping
it doesn't take the focus of E3 at all.
But pretty good, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I think that would be...
I think that's not out of the realm of possibility for sure.
Yeah.
That's a prediction I could agree with for sure.
100%.
Right.
All right, I know you have to get out of here. First of all, you're not feeling well. You didn't even say that tonight.
Yeah.
But the meds were working pretty well. So.
That's good. All right. I mean, at least we got Greg here to kind of fill in your position.
You got Greg here to take over.
Yeah,
you
got to
right
have
now.
somebody in your seat.
I'm like Wonder Woman, I'll transform.
Fat, feeling angry.
Hated that, but no. But yeah, we love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right, man.
No, I'll be back soon.
That's fine. You're gonna call me tomorrow anyway.
Yes, 100%.
All right, man.
Bye, Danny.
Say
bye,
everybody.
Danny.
Say
Bye, Danny.
Say bye to
Bye.
Drew.
Bye.
Say bye to all your fans.
Say goodbye to everybody.
Say bye.
Wait.
We're gonna go. Damn.
No.
It's stage fright. We all have it.
Yeah, it's very easy to get shy on here. All right, man.
All right.
Thanks for coming over and sticking it out,
folks.
Big ups to Mike.
Adios.
Adios, man.
Later.
I'm not playing the music.
I know. I was just gonna say this is reminding me of when we said goodbye to Mark, and I'm
Do
getting
you
very
guys
sad.
have a slap bet for any reason? Everyone.
Yes, we do.
You do have a slap bet.
Drive Club.
For Drive Club,
I'm
right?
betting the Drive Club is a PlayStation Plus game for February. He's betting March.
Yeah.
It has to be those months. It can't be like, oh, it came after February, so I'm closer. It's either February, March, or void. So we'll have to wait and see on that one.
All right, there we go.
Bye. See you later, man.
Bye.
All right, so otherwise, we're just going to go around the room.
Okay, we'll do one at a time?
Yeah, one at a time. You're way too far away from me.
I am?
Yeah,
Okay,
we need to get closer to each other. Yes, this feels better. Not that close either.
You don't like this? Does this not work for you?
This is very
All right, I'm
Kiss
just
on the cheek.
My dad. Mwah.
Aww.
All right,
Is
let's.
this even now? Am I blocking the sign or anything?
Yeah, I feel like we just want to center ourselves. We're centered now.
Okay,
we're good.
Proud of us.
All right.
13.
I'll start off with my first one, which is kind of, I know it's very similar to your theme, but kind of opposite. The Division will not release in 2015. And I don't think it'll even be announced to release in 2015. To be
Yeah,
honest
I
with
don't
you.
think
I don't think it's going to be like a delay. I think it's not coming this year.
Yeah, 100%.
That's my first
I agree.
prediction.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Greg.
I'm going to go with Quantic Dream will release a Heavy Rain Beyond Two Souls collection for PS4, announced at E3, priced at $40. I think that's totally possible. We were talking about this on Level Up Direct, and I totally got the idea of it, and I love
You
it.
might have to hand Dean your paper so that he can.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up Google Drive for my next one, but I'll read it off.
Okay.
I think Tom Clancy's The Division will release in 2015, but will be effectively broken. I'm like 98% sure.
See, now the
that's
reason
gonna be a real thing.
the reason I went against that, it's very possible, but I'm just hoping, praying
Yeah,
to
I
God
really
that
do for sure.
Ubisoft
Especially
learns.
with like the secret hype that this game has too. Every
Yeah.
time we ask the
Yeah,
fans of the
absolutely.
show about it, everyone is raving and wanting the
It
Division.
looks cool.
It looks
I hope
awesome.
I
yeah.
hope it's not broken.
I hope, yeah.
I got a bad feeling about it.
Yeah. All right. Next up for me, The Last Guardian. I'm just. This is like the same prediction as last
Somebody
year.
else say it,
The
dude.
Last Guardian, I have to say it, will be re-revealed at E3 2015 for release this holiday.
That was one of mine too, so I'm glad we agreed on that.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do it.
And I said, yeah, I have fallback. That I'm okay with.
Okay.
But I also said that it was going to be renamed. I don't think it's going to be called Last Guardian anymore.
Okay, I think it'll just be The Last
You
Guardian.
think it'll be
still,
Last Guardian
I think
still?
it'll be The Last Guardian.
My next one, Uncharted Collection, priced at $60. Naughty Dog will release for PS4, revealed at E3 for summer of 2015, leading up to the hype of Uncharted 4. 1, 2, and 3, no Golden Abyss.
That's very possible
Yeah.
for sure.
I think
that's very likely.
And I think the
I
summertime for that
am
game
right
would be the perfect time to sell that.
Yeah.
That was actually one of my fallbacks, so I go 100% agree with you. I think that's going to be a real thing.
Yeah,
for
100%.
sure. So we're back to me, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry to keep you in the negative, but The Legend of Zelda for Wii U is delayed, I believe. Will be delayed until holiday 2016 is my best bet.
I see that
It's
happen.
funny because again, I'm kind of an opposite of you. in a
Are you?
way. I'll go right to that one. Actually, never mind. That's one of my fallbacks. So I'll say it
Okay.
later on. Actually, I'll say it now. One of my fallbacks is The Legend of Zelda will release this year and will be a critical disappointment. Not because it's insanely low reviewed, but because it has a Metacritic below 85. I think that it's going to.
It's a pretty sound prediction.
Yeah, I just think it's not going to be what people want it to be. I think Nintendo has never done an open world Zelda before,
Right.
and
They
they're
need to
not
release
going
this
to
one.
get it right.
Yeah.
I think that others have gotten it better is what's going to happen,
Especially-
like Skyrim and stuff like that.
Especially with the last video with I Just Seen that they released on YouTube where Minamoto was talking about the side quests. And
Yeah.
how, like, this was a revolutionary thing.
Yeah.
You might be sidetracked on your way to the dungeons with these things
Right.
called quests.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, do you
that's
mean
not a thing.
side quests?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just
Isn't that
came
what
up-
those are called?
Yeah, he came up just so, like, he was revolutionizing everything. But
Yeah.
Nintendo's in their own bubble.
That was the
Hopefully they
entire
do that.
gameplay demonstration too during
know.
what was it? It was the Game Awards.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah, yeah.
you can shoot arrows from your horse.
It's like, oh,
Your horse is smart enough to dodge trees.
I know, it's like,
what?
what is happening? Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus did both of those things.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
All right, but one of my real prediction, not one of my
Oh, right,
fallbacks,
right, those are fine.
is that Fallout 4 will be announced in 2015, timed exclusive to the Xbox One.
I see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Greg.
I hope not, though. I want to get
Oh,
into
I
that
hope
series.
not.
Yeah, I want to get into the series.
I very much hope not.
Did any of us play for any of the Fallouts?
Never played a single one.
Really? Neither have I. I
They-
want to get into it, though.
Yeah,
they
they
look
look
awesome.
appealing. I just never got into it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My next one would be Sony announces a PS4 Vita bundle for $450 for holiday 2015, and it's also going to release in the different color SKUs matching the Vita Slim colors. I think that would be awesome, and I think a lot of people would buy that.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
If
That
you
would be very
give me more different color PS4s, look how crazy the Destiny white one sold. You know what I mean?
If there was different colored ones available at launch, I would for sure bought a color.
Yeah, and the Slim has everything released in North America. I'm pretty sure, right? They did that. They
Now,
brought that over.
Maybe now.
They have
yeah.
the pink, the gray, and everything, and blue. It's all
Yeah, that
over.
could
So
be-
that would be awesome to do the PS4 matching now.
Okay.
Dean the Mean.
Insomniac will announce Sunset Overdrive 2. No release date, just announce that it's in production.
And do you have any prediction on if it will be exclusive to Xbox One? It's not owned by Microsoft.
Yeah.
The first one was published, but that doesn't mean that.
I don't think it will be exclusive. I think Microsoft is going to try to get in bed with them and make it exclusive again, but I don't think it will be.
Okay.
Because I know Insomniac has a good relationship with Sony from Ratchet and Clank.
Yep.
That's the only reason why I think they
would be.
keep Sunset Overdrive exclusive to them, because Ratchet and Clank and Resistance never went to the other side.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? So I feel like Sunset Overdrive will stay Microsoft, even though it's not published by them or anything.
Let me say, I feel like we haven't given our fans what they want tonight. So 350, I'll do Pterodactyl Andrew.
Oh
447. And one of my fourth one. This is similar to Mike's, but a little different. I think that Project Morpheus will release this holiday. I think it'll be $199 with a $249 one with the camera bundle.
That would be awesome.
Actually,
they have to give us. If they're gonna reveal it at E3 and they're gonna show us stuff. I don't want your tech demos. I don't want a sorcery PlayStation Move thing.
Yeah.
I want a game that's gonna come out for it.
Yeah.
Even if it's like an Outlast or something cool like that. I feel like horror is the best genre for that. Product.
Oh, we're at 360 I gotta do it.
Yeah.
But let me revise that. Not with a camera bundled in. I think it'll be $250 with No Man's Sky bundled in.
Really?
Yes, because the camera now costs $40, so that wouldn't be a deal.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
so I think that a game, $60 game, bundled in
especially
for
No Man's
$250,
Sky.
especially No Man's Sky,
With
so
the
that'd be
hype.
really cool with Project Morpheus. Bundle that in for $250, and that would be a really good holiday seller.
Yeah.
Let me just do Pterodactyl Andrew real quick.
Do it up.
Do it up!
Wow.
That was a long one. I enjoyed that one a lot. That was a very good one.
All right. All right. Oh, man.
So much better live to be in the room with it.
Go ahead.
My next one. I'm not sure. I'll go. Arkham Knight has a hidden reveal of Rocksteady's next game featuring another superhero such as Green Arrow or Wonder Woman or the entire Justice League itself.
God, I hope so.
And I would cry tears of joy
Now, are
and
you
sing
with
to the heavens.
Greg Miller talks about this all the time.
I'm not with him. I don't think it's going to be a thing where Superman flies in and is like, hey, Bruce, it's me. I don't think it's going to be something corny like that. I think what they're going to do is almost like what they did in Asylum, where you find that hidden room and then it's the plans for Arkham City.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be something like that, and you're going to end up like, you find a secret room and it'll take you to like Oracle talking to you in a room, and she's like, oh, I just got a call from Diana. She needs this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something where you have to go out and search for
I
it.
had such a thing to say, but I can't say it.
Why?
Why?
On account of our discussion about the spoiler.
Oh, I know. You're right.
That's why. That's the only reason why I don't believe that.
Yeah, that's why I don't think the Superman thing works either.
Yeah.
All I want to say is that if somebody can't help resolve the problem, somebody else might have to come to finish the job.
Yeah.
We're so beating around the bush. I love it. It's so good.
Which could lead into another game, which would
Yeah.
be awesome. I wish, dude.
400 Dino Team, guys?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, 400 Dino Team, guys.
Rick wants to see your old man.
My old man, oh god. I do an old man impression, that's terrible. Okay. You know it?
Well, now I kind of like to see your old
I'm kind of a very. I'm a very.
You know what? How about this? If we get to our the follower goal refresh with the sub goal, if we get to our follower goal of 100, we're at 40 something right now. I will do Old Man Andrew. So keep the follows coming, guys. There's one right there from Illusion.
I'm kind of freaking out a bit.
Yeah. So my final prediction: God of War will be announced at E3 2015 as a reboot of the franchise with a different version of Kratos within a new mythology.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Oh, me and you talked about this Level Up Direct again. That David Jaffe, when he was talking about it on one of the special editions of the God of War collection, he had a whole idea to do go through Egyptian gods and go through Greek gods and everything, and then the end of the game was going to be that Kratos like kills off religion, which is awesome.
It is an awesome idea.
So
I understand why it probably was a little too ballsy at the time.
Yeah, but now
to
they
kill
can-
off religion in a game.
They can handle that now.
But I think they could do it now. I think they do.
I would kind of like to see, which I know it's been talked about, but in just a brand new protagonist.
I don't want to see Kratos. I don't want.
Yeah,
I'm
this
so
is-
over Kratos.
That's why I
His
said
story
a
and-
new version of Kratos. Because imagine
Okay,
kind of like
so
Link. You know,
not-
Link is different in every Legend of Zelda.
Got it.
Imagine like an entire. It's Kratos. So you can tell it's Kratos. It's him, but his personality is completely different. It's a new story around a similar looking Kratos with similar things about him, but it's a different Kratos within a new mythology.
It would be nice to hear lines other than
Athena! We have a poll up on screen. Can I just show what the results of that are real quick? And then you can do a new poll. So guys, let's see the results real quick before we move on to a few more predictions
we forgot
of what
that.
you guys. The reason that that's up there is that supposedly a PS4 Twitch dedicated app is coming, which could allow us to stream from PC instead of PS4, allowing for better quality video and audio. But that means that we leave live from PlayStation and are only on the Twitch dedicated app. So for that reason, what do you guys want us to stream through if that were to happen? PC or PS4? Here are the results.
I'm trying to pull it up.
You want to go to that one right there, and then you want to click on that there, yep, and then show. Ooh, wow, it's a blowout.
I'll be your Vanna White.
It's not what people. It's not what we want.
Oh,
they want us to stay
by a
through
large
PS4.
margin, too.
Okay.
Damn.
Interesting.
Well, maybe
But we
they'll
haven't
get
tested anything yet, so
Yeah.
it might still work if it's through the live from Twitch app. It might still show up on that. So
That's the hope, is that
Yeah.
even if we do stream from the PC, they change things so that we still show up on the live from PlayStation app.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to figure out a world. We're all
Yeah.
pretty tech savvy guys. I think we can figure out.
Here's what we're
We're
thinking
smart and still.
potentially is that we might even dual stream if it were to come to that,
Yeah.
guys. To the point where we'll stream from the PC under our current account, and we'll create a new account for streaming from PS4, and we will dual stream the show simultaneously from both. So it doesn't matter what you're in, Twitch dedicated app or Playroom live from PlayStation, you'll find us both in those. So we'll do whatever is necessary to keep you guys happy. Don't worry.
We live to please all of
Yes.
you.
Kristen's going to be doing polls throughout the night now, our own original polls. So let's let those happen. And Greg, go ahead with your next prediction.
This is our last one now, right? Right? This is our last one?
I have 2 left.
Oh, you do? Oh, not one of the fallbacks?
A, B, C, D, E. Right?
Oh, wow. I only had A, B, C, D.
Oh,
I'll go with
yeah,
mine. If
yeah.
anything, I can make up another one. Here we go. Yeah, I will. Watch Dogs 2 is announced for 2016 with a different main character taking place in Camden, New Jersey, like the rumor stated.
I'm sorry, I missed a part of that.
Watch Dogs 2 is announced for 2016 with a different main character taking place in Camden, New Jersey.
Okay. Camden?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
That was
I
the
know
rumor
why
on
you're
Twitter.
talking about that, right?
Yeah.
Because Camden is the most surveilled state in the entire country.
Yeah, a lot of surveillance there. They it was on Twitter end of last fallish. It was like fall winterish that they said that. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Aiden Pierce. Nobody really liked him. Nobody latched onto him as a character. So I think they relaunched that. And you can also tell I don't think it's gonna be Aiden Pierce because of the DLC. It was the other guy in the game. It wasn't even Aiden Pierce was the star of that. So I think break away from him, make another Watch Dogs, improve on it, and take what everybody loves.
Cool. Also, guys, as a request, we now have a new poll. Most anticipated zombie game of this year. Is it, for you guys, Dead Island, Dying Light, or H1Z1?
Oh, we should.
I think
Did I put N?
it's fine. It's okay. People will vote. It's fine. That's actually H1Z1, guys. It's just a typo there.
Sorry, I hit the wrong thing.
It's all good. Dean, you're up with the final prediction.
Yeah, I actually have I don't know what happened, but I have a D and an E prediction left somehow.
Really?
Did you go through A, B, C, D, and E?
Yeah, those were our last ones.
Yeah, those were our last ones.
Oh, really?
So if you have 2 left, go ahead.
Yeah, somehow
read them out. I
see
like
them.
talking.
Alright, so my second to last one is PlayStation announces that it's beefing up security in response to all of the Lizard Squad attacks.
Okay.
I'm thinking of like E3, they kind of make a point to mention something.
How do they do that, though?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not up on like online security, but I think they're going to try to do something, maybe increase firewalls.
I think if they did do that, they kind of hide the fact that they screwed up so much with an announcement like, we're beefing up our security, we're sorry that we screwed you guys over so many times, but also, we're going to finally let you change your PSN names or something. You know what I mean? They could totally put that bad announcement into E3 with an even better one that everyone's been waiting for.
I think they'll
That would
definitely
be
address
awesome.
it because it's been how many times this keeps happening to them, and like they really don't say too much of them. Like, oh, sorry guys,
Yeah.
the network's coming back up now.
Yeah, especially with the last gimmick that they gave us of, we're going to extend your PS Plus subscription by 5 days, which I don't have a worry in the world. Right now, my subscription's through like 2017.
Yeah, exactly.
I buy all the sales.
They
and
have
stuff,
to address it for sure.
Yeah,
they will.
And your final prediction.
So my final prediction is another negative one. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is delayed into 2016. And I think this because the same portion of the small chunk of the playable demo was showed at all the conferences, and like I haven't heard a damn thing about that game.
Other than that, no. Yeah.
So I think
agree
that's
100%.
like probably.
That's why I think the Division as well. It's like we haven't really seen anything from the Division
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
very long time.
The last thing we saw from that was the Rewind trailer, right?
They're just gonna do another Assassin's Creed this holiday.
Yeah.
The only time
London. You sound like you're from London.
London. The only time period or like time of the year that makes sense for a Rainbow Six or Division is like summer or like spring because Assassin's Creed always dominates the holiday. They're not going to release two
and now
huge
Far Cry
games.
too. If they do,
and then Far Cry too.
If they're going to
like,
annualize Far Cry, it's
they've got to put it at a different time of year, so it has to be 2016. Both of them, I think, it has to be 2016.
You hope that doesn't ruin anything Child of Light or Valiant Hearts wise, because those came out spring, right? They came out like May around that time, and I love those games for summertime. So it was some short stuff, so that way I could still go out and hang out with friends and stuff. I could jump in, play a short game, feel something, great music, great combat, short experience.
My last fallback, to read it off real quick, is not one of my official predictions when we go over them next year, but my last fallback was that Final Fantasy 15 doesn't make it out in 2015 either. Both,
really?
Yeah, I don't think Final Fantasy 15 even makes it out this year in America.
Wow.
I think it might release this year in Japan, but it'll take a little bit of localization for America. It'll probably come out in March or maybe a little earlier in 2016, and that's why I think Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't release until 2017.
Kingdom Hearts 3, I agree with 2017, but Final Fantasy 15, they've been working on it for forever.
I know.
You have to release it
And I
soon.
do think it'll come out in Japan this year, but I don't think it'll come out in America this year. I think it'll be very early next year.
For sure.
That's terrifying.
It's terrifying. Yeah. We're getting the demo. You know, that'll hold us over for a little while.
That's true, too.
You know, so
I forgot about that. That's very true.
Do you have any fallbacks you want to read off?
No, I read my other one too.
Okay, then let's show the results real quick of this poll that Kristen put up. Most anticipated zombie game of this year. What do you guys think? Dead Island, Dying Light, or H1Z1?
Or Walking Dead Season 3.
Yeah. Welcome back,
Bogey.
Ooh, it's pretty close. It is Dying Light, though.
Out of those three, I would agree with that.
Dead Island 2, though, man, I feel like... First of all, I'm confused by both of those games being announced. We talked about this before. It's like Dead Island inspired Dying Light. It's like it just
Same
seems
developer.
It seems weird that both of them are coming soon. They seem to cannibalize each other.
Yeah.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. But I think one of the reasons that Dying Light won there is because it's very soon as well.
Yeah,
Dying Light is the most recent of those to come out.
People need something to chew on and wait for, because then the next big AAA from Sony is The Order before Bloodborne, right?
The Order is before Bloodborne.
Yeah,
yes.
February, right?
Yes,
I believe.
you're right.
Yeah, so then The Order is like the next big, huge game. But until then, we have to get these, all these zombie games.
I think we're at 58 out of 100 for our follow goal. Once again, 100 is Old Man Andrew. Thank you to Wiggly Bits, the E50 Killer, CPD 111, Suicide, GMP, UK Norwich, the Rehab Monster, Zero Doe, Sam Baby, Arctic Wolf, Willy Wonka, It's Written, Jersey Girl, Kev Hunter, and many, many more. Thank you so much, guys. Keep the Twitch hearts coming. We're going to go to... God, this doesn't work, though. I want to go to a commercial break real quick.
Just tell them we'll take the commercial break.
Yeah, guys, we'll be back in 60 seconds. Just give us a second here.
I love this.
Yeah, I'm going to open up the Skype lines, and we'll take the audience predictions.
Choose very wisely on this next poll, people.
Yeah.
Make the right choice. Because we all know who it is. I love that poll. That's awesome.
That's a tough poll. That's tough.
I know, it is very hard. Even for me, I'm like, wait a second. I might fall
Could
back.
you also put up the Skype banner, please?
I'm gonna be real pissed if something beats out Greg.
Yeah, Dean and I, this is my first time meeting Dean, everybody, and I want to say he is as awesome as he seems. Every part about him is funny. Every part about him is awesome. And I love everyone here.
You're a good man.
Let me just say real quick, too, because this might be stopping people from subbing, potentially. Subs carry over to the next show as well. So if we got 2 subs tonight, the goal will stay 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
We're not going to refresh with the next show, guys. So feel free to keep subscribing. You will be part of the next goal. And the next goal will be probably a $10 PSN card. I can't update it right now. It says 3 months PlayStation Plus. But guys, if you want to be in the running for a $10 PSN code, make sure you subscribe like the 5 earlier did.
Yeah.
Congrats
Thank
to
you.
Miss Amanda.
Miss Amanda.
Getting a call here. Quamine, welcome back to the show.
Quamine.
Hello.
Hey, you're live, man. What do you want to talk about? We're talking about predictions. Do you want to give yours?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
My prediction is that The Last Guardian will be released in 2015, and it will be announced at E3.
Exact same prediction as me, man.
Do you think it's going to be called The Last Guardian still?
No, I think it'll be totally just a totally different game than when they first announced it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Awesome, I
possible.
agree.
Now, why do you think that? Do you think that because The Last Guardian has stigma to it now, or?
Yeah.
No, because they've been working on it for a long time, and I think that since the last time, when the first time they announced it, that it changed, and it's becoming better and better than when they first announced it.
Do you think they'll still have the same boy-Griffin dynamic going on, or do you think it's a totally different game in its entirety?
No, I think they will still have that grizzly bird, whatever going on. They will still have the same thing going on. I think that it would be very different than what it is now.
Yeah, agreed, man.
Okay.
Good prediction.
Yeah. Okay. Any others that you want to say real quick?
And I think that Divisions is not coming out in 2015. I don't even think it's going to come out in 2016, maybe.
Wow.
I hope not for their sake, because the hype on that game right now is unreal.
Yeah, I understand why you said that. Yeah, I definitely do. I think that it will come out 2016, but I can totally understand why it might not.
Why it could even bump back even further.
Yeah, further,
I
for
hope
sure.
not.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
man.
Thank you.
All right, see you later.
Have a good night.
Ready? I'm going to disclose the results.
All right.
I'm kind of very nervous.
Favorite co-star is...
If it's me, I run around the table. If it's Bogey, I hold him up Simba style. If it's Presty, I kiss Presty.
Oh, God! Oh, God. I was worried for a second there. I got a little worried.
I love you all.
Oh, man, that was close.
I love you all so much. You are the bestest people in the entire world. I'm hugging you all.
Let's take this call.
That was my profile.
A little bit, but my apologies. Did we love that?
Sinister Gaming, welcome to the show.
We love that.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not a lot. We're talking about gaming predictions for 2015. Do you have any?
Oh, hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
man.
Can you hear us?
Oh, okay, my bad. I want to apologize for the last time I called in. I trolled you and I hung up, but I wanted to call in this time and actually be serious.
Oh, well, that's okay, man. Thank you so much for apologizing.
That's awesome.
No problem, man.
I have faith in the world.
Yeah, definitely. That's cool of you to say that. Thank you.
Yeah, but a couple of things. I actually got a chance to go to the PlayStation Experience, got to play that Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it.
Mortal Kombat 10. Now, what characters did you play as, man?
I got to play as Quan Chi and Scorpion.
Ooh, I haven't seen anything from Quan Chi.
I haven't seen any footage of her either. Was that like an exclusive thing that they had there?
They have a trailer of it, not a lot of gameplay of it, and I'm not even a big Quan Chi fan, and I know he's going to be in my lineup.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, did you see that Kung Lao is the next one that's probably going to be revealed?
Yeah, I seen that. Ed Boon said he's going to release a big video revealing a lot of stuff, but I don't know when it's going to come.
Ed Boon, the master of teases.
Definitely.
He loves trolling people.
Speaking on The Division,
go ahead.
I think it's going to be released in June because Target leaked it on their website that it was up for pre-order in June, and they actually took it down.
This June?
Yep.
Wow. That would be a shocker.
I think that would be completely bonkers if that happened. I would be flabbergasted.
It's just like, why not show anything of it then? It's so long.
And it's everyone wants to see this game. It's like, it's not like a dying light or something. And that game has a lot of hype too, but I'm saying like The Division, they showed the one thing and everyone went behind it and they still are so behind it. So give us a little other tidbit.
You know what's so crazy as well is that we haven't seen anything in so long, yet it was second to Uncharted 4 on the most
That's what's so
anticipated.
crazy to me. People want to
The
see
hype is real.
Yeah, the hype is definitely real. The hype train is never leaving The Division.
That's so weird. I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they just can't hit the holiday season. Yeah. The only reason I didn't think it would be this year is because we haven't heard anything about it in so long. But summer makes sense. Summer makes sense for The Division.
I mean, they could do a huge reveal at E3 and we could all be wrong and be like, surprise guys, it's coming out in June.
Yeah, guys, it comes out next week.
You can play it now. That would be sick if they did The Division.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Any other predictions before we let you go?
I think The Last Guardian isn't even a thought in anybody's mind anymore, even though they haven't said anything about it.
Besides Drew.
Yeah, besides me. I will never give up hope.
Yeah, even like I even checked on the forum just a couple seconds ago, and they said if they cancel it, they're going to tell us. But I don't know. I think I lost all hope.
Yeah, I trust Shuhei. I trust him, man.
Yeah.
And he keeps saying it's in development, it's in development.
He's such a sincere guy, and when he comes out, even if it's like the littlest little tease of it, he's like, no, like, we're still working on it,
Don't
guys.
do this to me, Shuhei. Don't do this to me.
Come on, don't break our souls. Like, you broke our hearts so many times.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, and thank you for apologizing.
You're awesome,
No
sauce,
problem,
dude.
man.
All right, see you later.
Keep it up.
Mario Maker coming.
Thank you.
Mario Maker, I'm pretty sure is pretty early this year, right?
I want to
not
say,
that far away. Yeah, you'll be able to play that.
I wanted to say
in a few
March
months.
because I thought they were trying to do an MMM.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
I thought too.
yeah.
Maybe March. Keep the calls coming, guys. We're talking about 2015 gaming predictions. Give yours. We're also above 70 follows in our goal. Get us to 100. I'll do Old Man Andrew. Get us to 400 people in the room, and we'll do Dino Team, of course. Our latest Twitch hearts were from McDoby Z-Dog, Crazy Kanon, Menace, Jobless Sniper, Jersey Kush, Renegade for Life, Robert the Chef, Roxy Moron, and Like a Boss. Thank you so much, guys. Also, keep the subs coming so we can reach our next goal and give away a PSN $10 code.
And thank you for the 5 subs tonight. You guys are awesome.
Congratulations to Miss Amanda.
Miss
We'll give you that 3 months code.
We love you.
Jimmy, welcome back to the show, man.
Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, guys? So you guys were talking about prediction.
Yep, that's right.
For 2015.
That is correct.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe you might announce the Last of Us movie, like a trailer for the actual movie, and but it'll come out like in a later year, just like how they're doing for some movies. Like I think didn't the Fast and the Furious 7 movie trailer came out like in 2014, but then it said it's coming out like in April 2015.
That was very much a result of Paul Walker's death, unfortunately.
Yeah. That was a very special scenario.
Yeah, I think with The Last of Us, I think you might see like a teaser this year, but I do not think the movie has any chance of coming this year. They haven't even nailed down a director yet. They haven't nailed down actors and actresses. They have not started production.
Yeah, all the actors that you're probably seeing and like reading about, that's still all speculation. No one has like confirmed most of it. If any of it.
I mean, you can shoot a film in 3 months. You know, that can happen. Then you got post-process and all that kind of stuff. It's possible, but I really don't think it comes out this year. I think maybe it's like a Halloween-y type movie next year.
Yeah, for sure.
2016.
I think that's what they're
No, it's like I was saying, like we have the trailer come out like this year, but the actual movie will come out like in a later year.
Yeah, that's possible for sure.
100%,
Definitely.
yeah.
I think you'll see a teaser trailer this year.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And
I'm excited for it
thinking,
too.
like, and when the movie comes out, like in theaters, and like when they have like before the actual movie, there's like other previews. They might actually show Last of Us trailer to Last of Us 2, like the like a little teaser or something like that.
I don't think those announcements would coincide in the slightest.
Yeah,
The Last of Us 2 and The Last of Us movie, but if they did, that'd be
I think
awesome.
they're going to focus on Uncharted for now.
Yeah.
They can't talk about The Last of Us until Uncharted's out.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're working on The Last of Us to come after Uncharted. I think there's going to be some barrier between the two of those.
I think they need to break it out more.
Yeah.
For sure. I think you need to get people, make The Last of Us a more special game, you know what I mean?
Get it in my dreams, like The Last of Us is years away too, at least, so that they can perfect PS4 hardware by that point. The Naughty Dog knows that in and out and just develops the best Last of Us game possible.
Give us the 4 years you give us between Uncharted 3 and Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome for sure. But it's all possible, man. Good predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, see you later, Jimmy.
Jimmy, thank you.
Let's call back Jose. Jose Cuervo.
Jose.
Getting plenty of singing tonight. Jose, you're on the level up shot. How you doing, man?
What's up, Drew?
We're doing 2015 predictions. What do you want to talk about, man?
Oh. Well, E3 is like still 6 months away, so.
Yeah.
We stumped them.
Do you not have any predictions?
The way 2014 went, I don't know. I mean, I want to say.
More broken games.
Yes.
At this point, I'd be happy if the discs
I can sense the negativity in his voice.
He's like, I just can't.
I can't think of anything positive.
I give up. 2014.
No, I'm more of a cynic, to be honest with you.
Yeah. All right.
But if I had to predict anything, Uncharted 4
is just Uncharted 4.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncharted 4 and an Uncharted HD collection.
Uncharted HD collection. I think that was one of yours, right?
Yeah, that was mine. I think they're going to do that at E3 and then release it sometime in August, closer to fall.
Yeah.
But I think they'll do it.
Get people
August.
hyped.
Yeah, get people.
And a Quantic Dream, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain.
Yeah, my other prediction.
Wow, you guys are like twins.
Jose, it's because
I
I
never
said your
played
name
Beyond
so
Two
well.
Souls, so.
Yeah.
You haven't yet?
What's wrong?
No.
Okay, yeah, neither have I. I have to play that still.
Oh my God. Okay, we got to acknowledge something right here. And you're going to, Jose, you can stay on the line.
What is this madness?
Wieners is back.
Oh, Wieners.
And he wants to
He
know
hasn't
where
seen
Mark
the show
is.
since Mark left, and he was a diehard Marks fan.
left, Wieners.
He watched this show.
Wieners,
solely
you might
for
want to
it.
sit down for this.
Take a breath.
Mark is gone.
If you have an inhaler, use it now.
He has left the Level Up show, and you will never see him again.
He has retired his beanie. You might see him.
Maybe.
Maybe. You might see him. So he's
But
not dead.
The good news is that we have the Beast from the East.
I don't feel like this is the best time.
He says, no!
You will learn to love Dean Wieners. Don't worry. He's a great addition to the show, and he's going to fill in Mark's shoes perfectly. He already has, actually.
Yeah.
So
Dean already feels right at home on the show, and that's coming from me being on the show a couple times and watching it as a viewer and fan. I already love Dean,
Says,
and you will learn
what
to love
do
him
I do
too.
with my life? Will he visit?
Back to Jose. Jose, anything else you want to talk about, man?
I just discovered who Chris Chan was, and now I want to wash my eyes.
Wait, what was that?
Chris Chan?
Yes.
Who is Chris Chan? Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Christian Chandler.
Christian Chandler. I don't know.
Does this ring any bells, guys?
Nobody.
The guy who maced that dude at GameStop.
Oh, I didn't hear about this.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that
There
at
was
all.
a
What
macing at
happened?
GameStop. What happened? Talk about this. Tell me what happened.
He's some guy who maced someone because Sonic had blue arms or something. Or
What? All right.
What is the world?
What is happening? What is happening to the world is the question. All right, that is the perfect way to end this call. I
That's
think.
awesome.
Yeah. All right, Jose, thanks for calling in, man.
Jose, you're awesome sauce.
Thank you.
See you later.
Have more faith for 2015.
And on to another Jose. Jose, welcome to the Level Up Show.
Jose.
Oh, hey man, how you guys doing?
We're doing great, man. What do you want to talk about tonight? We're talking about 2015 predictions.
I'm really hoping that they might release the Metal Gear Solid 4 HD prior to the Phantom Pain, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? People can play Metal Gear Solid 4 through PlayStation now, but man, it would be great to, in preparation for Phantom Pain, bring over a true HD version of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Start that hype up early.
Maybe up-res the textures and stuff like that.
100% they could do
Things
that.
along those lines. Get some good anti-aliasing in
Maybe
there.
include like a beta to the multiplayer or something.
Yeah,
to
maybe. 60 frames per second, all the
Oh my
good
God.
stuff, for
Which
sure.
looks awesome.
I would be totally on board with that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be able, because I heard during an interview with Hideo Kojima that there might be a little, what's the word? It won't fit as well with the Phantom Pain. Like, they might make some timeline lapses, so they might be able to use that HD4 collection, collection to resolve some of those issues. Because I heard in an interview that there might be some time lapses.
I know exactly what you mean, man, because Hideo Kojima, he tries his best to keep things continuity-wise great,
Yeah, that's it.
but, every now and then he does retcon a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
to make things work.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2 was such a crazy, convoluted storyline that he had to do some retconning to make 4
Just
work.
a little warped, I would
Yeah,
say.
so I understand it a little bit, and maybe you're right, man. Maybe that's what he has to do.
Now, my question is, do you think it'll be wise to play The Witcher 3 if you have not played either the first Witcher or the second Witcher? Because this one is coming out for the console, and it's kind of odd that it's the last one in the series, I think.
I think that you would definitely be better off playing the first and second one, because it does continue. It's the same character.
And all the choices I'm pretty sure carry over too.
this-
It's almost like a BioWare game.
And this is based off of like a book series.
Yeah,
so this
yeah.
is a story that is continuing. So yes, I think you would definitely be better off playing 1 and 2. But I'm playing The Witcher 3 with no knowledge.
That's what I was
going
gonna say. I haven't played 1 or 2, and I'm so intrigued by The Witcher 3
Yeah.
at this point. I think I would pick it up regardless.
I got it on a Steam sale. It was one of those I blacked out during the Steam sale and just bought a bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's the way to do Steam sales. So let's be honest.
But I played the first I played up until through the intro where the world opened up and I was like, I've seen enough.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna play The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think we're all on board to play it, and that's coming from people who haven't invested in the series before. So as long as you're intrigued by it, I'd say dive in. If you have, like Drew said, the opportunity to play the first 2, I'd say go ahead and do that. Can never hurt.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys.
All right, Jose, thanks for calling in.
Thank you,
Take care,
Jose.
So yeah. All right, Kristen, let's see the results of this last poll. Best share play game. What do you guys think? The Swapper, Plants vs. Zombies, or Infamous?
Personally, I think the Swapper. I think that's an awesome game to share play.
The winner is
Dun 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 dun.
Infamous.
Wow, really?
Strongly into Infamous, yeah.
I feel like that's such a solo experience. Like when I was in Infamous, I wanted to be focused on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, share play puzzles, I can't figure this out, man. Maybe
That's
you
what
can
I'm
try
saying. Yeah,
it.
the Swapper I feel like would
True,
be
yeah.
perfect for that. Assassin's Creed Unity even too.
We're getting so many calls, guys. We're going to go to one of the early ones we missed from William. Let's call him back.
William looks like he has a very nice headset.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah. Give me crystal clear calls. I love those.
We enjoy those, but I might not be able to get a hold of him. We did. William, welcome to the show.
William.
Yeah. Hello.
What's up, man? We're talking about 2015 predictions. Do you have any?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Personally, hopefully this will be the year. I've been waiting since 2007 for this. Last Guardian.
The Last Guardian, right? I know, right?
Drew, you're not alone.
I'm not alone. I still believe it can happen. I'm not alone in this. Thank you, William. Now, do you think it's going to still be called The Last Guardian?
I think they're not going to have a name change now.
What about the story and the concept of the game? Boy and the Griffin?
What about it?
Do you think
it's going to stay? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. I hope so too. I really like that dynamic. That looked so intriguing, as weird as it looked and everything. But like, really cool. I was a big fan of Harry Potter too. So Harry Potter 3: Prisoner of Azkaban, when they introduced me some Buckbeak, that was awesome. So I'm very into that. If it's like a Buckbeak thing, I'm sold.
Yeah, and like Fumito Ueda, even though he's now a freelancer, they brought over a guy from Sony Santa Monica. He's considered like the developer guru, where he goes around from developer to developer and like whips them into shape.
Yeah,
it's
he kind of like puts the ball on the
it's like, all right, let's get this game done. So they brought him in. He's now. But I don't imagine he went in there and like, guys, this game no longer has a Griffin. No more Catbird.
Yeah, I don't think.
You know, like,
no more Catbird.
Yeah, like I don't think he would come in and do that. I think the vision still has to stay. I mean, this is Ueda's vision, and I mean, God's sakes, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are some of the the most classic games of the last couple generations. Let's not mess with like the genius of this guy. Maybe he wasn't able to bring the game to like fruition and complete it, but don't
his
change
vision's
it.
still there.
Yeah, his vision is sound. 100%. So yeah, I agree. Anything else, man?
Yes, I actually do.
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you know about Comet and the Vex and the other DLC that's supposedly supposed to come out for Destiny?
Yes, we were talking about this last week, and there's 4 DLC that are planned on there. The last 2 do not have any release date whatsoever, but the first one is coming out March of this year, with the second one coming out in September. The second one is much more than just an expansion, though. It's more like... It's kind of like a relaunch of Destiny with a lot more content.
Yeah, which I'm hoping suffices it, because that is a huge gap for a game like this that needs content, I think, every month.
Now, what kind of surprised me, and might kind of disagree with me on this, is that with the first 2 DLC coming out March and September of this year, since there's another 2 DLC after that, are those also going to be spaced 6 months apart? Does that mean we get Destiny 1 all the way to September of 2016?
Well, they said that originally, that he wanted this to be a 10-year game. You know what I mean? And they said we were going to build this world and then build upon it. I don't think you're going to see a Destiny 2 or anything for forever.
Here's my new prediction. Not officially in a prediction, but I think we don't get Destiny 2 this year. We just get DLC March and September, as we are seeing in this leak. And then next year, again, we get DLC in March and September, with that final DLC leading people into Destiny 2.
Yeah. Hopefully,
in 2016.
Hopefully a much better game than Destiny 2.
Yes, a much more feature-filled
Hopefully
game.
a much better game than Destiny 2.
What?
Oh, I'm on fire. My name's Greg. Here we go.
All right. What do you think, man, about this whole DLC schedule for Destiny?
Well, I've been following it on Reddit, and my brother brought it to my attention that what they think, because House of Wolves was already announced when the game first came out, same as Dark Below, basically. Yeah. And the picture was online, but no one really paid attention to it, about Comet, about the Vex, and the Cabal DLC. No one really paid attention to it until, I think, like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah.
And what everyone's predicting is that Comet is just going to be a large DLC for Destiny, and then the Vex DLC is going to come out on the same date that Dark Below did this year, and that the Cabal, which is, the name is, I think, Beyond Gods, will come out in March, just like House of Wolves will.
Yeah, I heard
for
that
the whole entire next year.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I think it's going to offend some people for sure.
100%.
But, 100%. You know, that was their plan from the beginning, so we'll have to see it out.
Yeah. Hopefully it's all good stuff.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in, William.
No problem.
We love you, sir. I love making people giggle.
Yeah. All right. Any other?
Be sure to vote in our new poll. Who should Andrew be in real life?
Did we see the results of the last poll? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
It was Infamous, right?
Yeah. For share play.
Who should?
Solid Snake, Nathan Drake, Joel, or Bowser? My personal favorite, Bowser.
Alrighty. Let's go to this call from Sheldon.
Hey,
Sheldon, welcome to the show.
Oh, cool.
What's up, man?
This is so awesome. First, I just want to say this is my first time watching the show, and I love it so far.
Are you already obsessed?
Thanks, man.
Yes, I'm totally obsessed. It's all awesome.
Great. Thank you so much, man, for joining us. We're glad to have you. Do you have any predictions for 2015?
My prediction for 2015 is this may be the year that they stop making games for the PS3.
Okay.
Either this year or early the next.
You scared me at first. I thought it was just going to end with, I think they're just going to stop making games. And I was like, well, that's a statement and a half. But, yeah, no, I would agree with that. I think PS3 is kind of moving on at this point, you know? You might get some of that cross-gen PS4, PS3 stuff, but for the most part, like, look at what happened with Dying Light. They delayed that in order to get rid of the PS3 Xbox 360 ports and make it Xbox One, PS4 only. So.
And another good example of that is this year we had this past year we had Assassin's Creed Rogue come out, but it's already kind of been confirmed that Assassin's Creed Victory is the only Assassin's Creed next year. They're going entirely, this gen, and they're not going to do a last gen version of Assassin's Creed.
So if you want your Assassin's Creed fix, you're going to have to jump ship.
New subscriber?
Yep.
Oh, really? Okay, we haven't seen it on screen yet, but we should pretty soon. We'll see it in a moment. Anything else, Sheldon, before we let you go?
No, that's it, and you guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you so much, man. We're glad to have a new fan on board.
You're awesomer.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed. I'm done. I'm totally
Oh, damn, thank you so much, man.
Or I think I'm subscribed. I don't know. I'll try
You are
if I can.
Jesus.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, and thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
See you later.
We love you.
Love you too.
Yeah! First one to say it back all night.
He might have been follow, or he might have been the new subscriber. We just gotta subscribe.
Mahogany is our new subscriber.
Mahogany, thank you so much.
Who did our last poll? It was his idea.
Nice. And also, to Mahogany who just subscribed, don't worry, you will still be a part of the sub goal if it moves into next week. We will not refresh it, so you still have a chance at the $10 PSN.
Our max is 5, but everyone still stays in.
Can I do my poll?
Yes, I will call Derek back. Go ahead, do your poll.
Who should Andrew be in real life? And the winner is...
I'm so excited!
Oh, God!
Does he dress up as this person for Halloween?
Yes, I think I should. Ooh. Bowser! What?
I love the fans of this show.
Come on!
Nathan Drake at a close second.
All right, let's take this call from Derek Paul.
That is awesome sauce.
Derek! Hola, man.
Derek. If Bella's in the room, hi, Bella.
I miss your voice, dude, but
Thank you
I
so
also
much.
miss your hugs.
My hugs are pretty awesome. I think everyone can attest to
They
that.
are. You get a little uppy for hugs.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome.
What's going on, Derek? Do you have any predictions for 2015?
Oh, I have some prediction.
Go ahead, man.
Okay, Mass Effect will have a proper trailer this year. No more of that, well, we're doing this, and you're going to be ready when this comes, and
That would
developer.
be awesome. I'm so hyped for Mass Effect 4. I want to see what they're doing with that game rather than, okay, here's footage of a planet you might be visiting. Like
I
that's
miss Mass
all
Effect,
awesome. Mass Effect was such a special series.
That was
you
like
played all 3?
Oh yeah, that was like invest.
Ooh,
that was
yeah.
one of those games where like I was there.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Yeah.
I miss
Oh my God.
being
So
in the world.
how many times I've replayed Mass Effect 2 is probably sickening, considering the backlog I have. But like that was such a special game to me.
And I've never played it.
Oh my God.
I know. I've never played any of the Mass Effects.
No. Any of them.
I know. Dean says blue. I know. This is like a
So we
recurring
just get
level
to
of
next
thing.
prediction, so we'll just bury this until later.
All right, man. And do you have any questions or anything like that?
I do, but I'm going to save it for the direct since this is all prediction.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in, Derek.
Wait, I still have one more.
Oh, go ahead.
Dean, I'm going to contradict you a little bit.
All right, hit me, dude. What do you got?
Unsaid Overdrive 2 will not happen, but instead we'll have a DLC because the Nuremberg and Dead Rising 3 with what they did last year.
Kind of like a very quirky standalone DLC kind of thing.
I could see that. That fits that
Yeah,
game
it's not a
in
bad
entirety.
prediction.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And that way he stays in Microsoft's house.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
100%.
for sure.
Which I think it will.
That is a sound prediction
Yeah,
there, Derek.
that one's very safe, sir.
I agree.
All right, man. Thanks for calling in as always, Derek.
Boy, Derek.
Even though you can't see me on the freaking TV anymore.
I can see you on the freaking laptop, though.
See you later, man.
Bye.
All right, we hit 104 out of 100
I'm doing a
follows.
poll for what people want you to be.
Oh,
man.
guys, we hit our follow goal. I will be one of those things: giraffe, old man, camel, or T-Rex. All right.
I'm freaking out.
For the follow goal, guys.
I hope it's old man because I'm so intrigued.
Let's take this call from Adam in the meantime.
I want to see Kristen bring back Stephen Hawking BT dubs.
Okay. Adam, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, I don't so much have a prediction, but a statement that if Fallout 4 isn't announced for the next 3 months, I'm losing all faith in Bethesda, and I'm going to move to the Arctic and freeze myself.
Oh my wow, that's very extreme, sir.
Jesus.
You don't want it to be announced, you said?
Or become a hermit in North Korea. I haven't really panned out my choices
You
yet.
cannot. You don't have to do these things, sir.
This is unnecessary, man.
This is everything will be okay. I can
Have
come
you
find you and give you a
seen
hug.
Pyongyang in the summer, man? It's to die for.
Have I seen?
I love your Clementine hat, though. That's all
Thank
I
you
had
so
to
much.
say.
If anybody
Have
wants
a good night, guys. I like your show.
All right, Adam. See you later, man.
We love you.
Have fun in Korea.
Or a hermit crab and wherever.
And another
to the
Derek.
Arctic. God bless.
Dude,
Derek, you're on the show, man.
This chat room be
Derek, turn down the volume on the stream in the background.
Hello.
There we go. You're perfect now. What's up, Derek? We're talking about 2015 predictions.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I'm thinking of Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3. I don't. Well, let's think about this. We just got done with Sledgehammer. Are
Yeah,
we
we
going
have to
back
put
to
this
Treyarch?
in-
Or are we
yeah.
going back to Infinity Ward?
Infinity Ward was
Ghost. So we are back to Treyarch now.
Yeah, Treyarch, yeah.
So it could be Black Ops 3.
I don't think they're gonna go that way though. I think they have to keep reinventing themselves and keep redoing because especially with what Advanced Warfare did, it did so much better.
Yeah. Do you want Black Ops 3, Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
I mean,
Ops
those are
3
good
was, like,
games.
The best one.
But at the same time, Treyarch's done 2 of them already. Don't we want
Yeah.
them to kind of try something new?
That's what I'm saying. Is like do something what Sledgehammer did. Give us something brand new. Give us something that's enticing and exciting and shows off 10 times better than anything else. But I mean, if they did a Blops story,
Yeah, let's
just
go
bringing
to
back
that.
Blops makes me happy.
Derek, if they go Black Ops 3, how do they freshen it up? How is it different?
What is the Febreze they
Not
use?
sure about that. Like, there should be more tacticals.
Okay.
No camping spots and like.
Okay.
Open maps.
No, Black Ops, were both of them like the same time period, like kind of thing?
Yeah, it continued the exact same story. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
so
Yeah, the campaign was the
if
same.
it was 3, it would probably continue the
Yeah, it would
storyline.
continue that thing too.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. I kind of hope they go a new direction.
Me too.
personally.
I want to see new stuff. Like I keep saying, even though it's not a new IP Call of Duty, I like to see them new stuff. I told Drew this. We were talking about it on Level Up Direct, but I would totally love a what if history scenario. That's what I love so much about the Resistance games. Gives us
Yeah.
something like, what if Russia did this in this war or something? I love alternate history, so that would be personal awesomeness for me.
All right, Derek, thank you so much, man, for calling in.
Alright.
All right, see you later, man.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Ready?
Yes, I will call back Yoshoki after your
How many are you
poll
taking? A
results.
lot more phone calls?
Just maybe a few more. Probably none. No. Yeah. All right. Guys, I'm gonna shut down Skype. We'll show the poll results, and then I will reenact.
This is the perfect way to end the show, is it not?
Yeah. All right. What should I be, guys? Oh God.
Please, old man. Dean, did you do it?
Yeah, dude, I really rallied, I think. It should
Come
be
on!
pretty good.
Oh God!
Oh,
Oh
too.
Oh man!
I'm so excited.
You better make it good.
All right.
This better be the best damn old man I've ever seen.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
That's old.
I need to like
He's
be
positioning
Gandalf or something. Oh man, how do I do? All right, I'm trying to like remember.
He's channeling his thoughts right now, everybody. This is what you've done to him.
I like it so fun.
What was that?
You shall not pass. Nah.
Jesus.
What was that?
Where's
Gregory? That was my old man. That That's what
This was worth every single thing that's ever happened.
I feel like I became Waterboy at the end there.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
H2O is better.
Say something else.
I also want to point out there's an amazing Adam Sandler from Waterboy. That is sickening good.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Wow. Okay, wowee.
Wowee.
All right, guys, we got way above our follow goal of 100. Thank you so
and
much.
6 subscribers tonight. You guys are awesome.
Let's read off some of those follows because we really appreciate them. Thank you to The Baller, Leo114, Me Equals Win, EGX something, Scott Free, Crypto, BKE, Friday Beats, Slaggle, Hayes42, Fieldy Nuts, Wasteland Savant, who also subscribed. Thank you so much, Wasteland.
Love you, sir.
Brock S, Viscount Chrono, SMKM, Jackrin, Big Easy, and the list goes on and on, guys. Thank you so much to all those final Twitch hearts we got. Keep them coming. And lastly, guys, as I was saying earlier, subs carry over into next week's goal. It will stay at 1 out of 5 unless we get a subscription right now. So, guys, we are the Level Up Show. We are a gaming-dedicated talk show on every Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, but we do streams throughout the entire week. We do Level Up Direct, which is a Skype-dedicated talk show, entirely calls. That's Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You got Dean on Wednesdays with Beast of the Week. He does a lot of Xbox One, Wii U, and more. He does everything. Usually at 8 p.m. on Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Mike is no longer doing Friday night fights. He's going to be doing Tuesday streams. I think he's thinking of calling it Tuesday Throwdown, I think is what he's thinking of calling
that's
it.
What I thought.
And that'll be at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm probably going to take over Friday, but I have to do it pretty early. I'll probably do it around like 6 p.m., just like a short game stream, maybe like Alien Isolation for an hour, something like that. So game streams throughout the entire week, guys. We got a ton of content for you to check out. That's why we need you to follow, as so many people did, by clicking the little heart button live from PlayStation, or if you're at twitch.tv/The Level Up Show, you can follow, or you can subscribe there. Subscribers are donating to our show every single month. We really appreciate it. I'm sorry.
How does a subscriber do it on
TX
the
Pucks, they want to shout
You
out.
cannot subscribe from PS4, guys. If you do want to subscribe to the show, go to twitch.tv/The Level Up Show, hit the subscribe button, and it's a $5 a month thing. That's why we really appreciate it. That's why Miss Amanda, Wasteland, Mr. Rager,
Full House 347,
Vantera, and Miss Amanda won the sub goal tonight.
Miss Amanda.
We appreciate those subs so much. It really shows support for our show, and that is just amazing for us. So keep the subs coming. You'll go into the next sub goal, which will probably be a $10 PSN code.
But you can also follow.
Yeah, as so many people did, as Dio Gamer did.
You just press the heart and you can follow us, so you'll be notified whenever we go live.
And if you're missing us at all, you can definitely, like Drew said, go to youtube.com/Level Up Show, level spelled LVL, and we just put up a bunch of content just recently. I was playing some Heads Up,
Yes.
DeGenerate Charades, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Craig and I filmed something so funny today.
Yeah, I was wheezing, I couldn't breathe.
It's
it was
so funny. It's on YouTube.
Give us the views on there, give us the subscriptions on there, and we have a whole bunch more content and ideas rolling out for you guys.
Yeah, that's the most important thing, is that YouTube is not going to just be archives that you already saw on here. We're going to be doing off-show original content, pre-recorded, throughout all of us. We got Greg and Dean on board. We got Mike, of course, and Kristen. A lot of content going to our YouTube in the near future. Subscribe now so you get notified when that does happen. You can also follow on Twitter. You can like on Facebook. And if you want to donate, as Tyspin so often does, you can see he has the top 2 donations right now, $10 and $5.
He's awesome.
You can go to twitchalerts.com/donate/The Level Up Show. It's there on the sign. Donate whatever you see fitting. We would really appreciate it. And finally, Dan Henry said he did it tonight. He bought a t-shirt, I think a muscle shirt, at our t-shirt shop, thelevelupshow.spreadshirt.com. Keep those coming, guys. We really appreciate all of them. And when you do get your shirt, tweet at us with you wearing it. We would love to see it.
Wear it proud, and we'll love to feature it, I'm assuming, right?
Yo, 100%.
That'll be a retweet, I'm sure.
We got so many plans, guys, for the show in the near future. We're really, really excited. Thank you for all the follows, subscriptions, votes. It was a really fun show. Thank you, Greg, for being on it.
I love being here. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
It was
Dude,
awesome
thanks
to
for
meet
coming.
Dean, Kristen, and Drew. Thank you for having me this weekend. Thank you for having me all the time, and I'm so happy that you guys are my friends.
Yes.
We're so happy now. Family, not friends. What? I got all my sisters and me, and baby brother too. We are family. Oh, and I have to do, hold on. TX Puck. I love you so much. You are my friend, and we shall be friends till the end. TX Puck, thank you.
Guys, this was the Level Up Show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you throughout this entire week. And, of course, Thursday and Sunday will be Level Up Direct and Level Up Show. Until next time, take care, and, of course, level up.
Level up.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com.
Play The Walking Dead Season 2. Game of the year.
Bye bye. He was here earlier. Thank you to Hey, I Am Something for the Twitch art. Level up!
Level up!
Woo! See you guys.
Love you all.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the final Twitch art from XSick314. Keep those Twitch arts coming, guys, even when we're not live, because we have so much stuff to offer you. Until next time, take care, level up.
Good night, sexy nerds!
Sexy
Good night,
nerds!
sexy nerds!